Boom shakalaka. Okay, we're live now.
Okay, all right. First of all, we need to give Rusty a new catchphrase which he can spam on the dice, and instead of doing his own thing to promote his, he's secretly promoting
I'm
his
not
his own stream
promoting
that way.
anything. What the fuck?
Just kidding.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Right. Yes. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Yo.
Yo.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
First of all, as people might see, they're like, "Oh, look, Pee-wee is missing." She's gonna be late, half an hour or so.
Yes.
So we got Kinko's dogs to fill her place for now.
it's okay.
But no, she'll be late, so we'll be starting without her. She did not die. She's
Oh my god, no, she didn't. She's
having family time.
Exactly.
Basically.
Family dinner. Important.
These
Real
things
life.
are important.
Real life, yeah.
Sometimes. But yes, welcome everybody. Well, everybody, I mean Dino. Welcome to the stream. And everybody else that's lurking. And anybody else that's to join. Welcome in advance.
Can you let us know if the sound is fine?
Kinko's here too. Hey, Kinko.
Hey, the Kinko.
She's on mute because her dogs are not
Annoying.
naughty.
But yes, Dino, do let us know if the audio is okay. Otherwise, please shout loud in the chat.
I will stop for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna thank the subscribers. I actually mailed my own. Well, the fucking way to see subscribers on Twitch is way too complicated, but I did it. Scarix is still a knight.
Boom shakalaka.
So-
Nice.
I figured it out. He's still a knight. Thank you, Knight Scarix. Thank you, Knight Goldenby. Thank you, Knight Rusted Ground. Are you a knight?
Yeah,
Yes,
baby.
yes. Thank you, Merchant Dino Law. And this one was an offline sub. Thank you, Merchant Waystall.
Oh my god, wait.
This
Damn.
month. He subbed this
Damn.
month. Or it probably was last session. Or offline. I don't know.
Okay,
Either.
okay. Because we didn't get notified or what? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, all right. Cool.
It's crazy how you don't get notified when you don't have like
Yeah,
30 notifications. shit.
exactly.
But that's you guys. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Much appreciated.
Okay, I think we're good like
We sound great, says Dino.
that. All right.
Also, volume-wise, Dino.
Hey.
Hey, all right.
I'm gonna go through the usual shit, right? Subscription benefits can be seen in the Discord. You can check the Discord by clicking the link down below or by typing !Discord in the chat, which Revan will do as per usual.
Oh wait, I haven't got.
I did it. Don't worry. I did it.
Oh, never mind. Which
Chill.
Russell did tonight.
Chill. It's fine.
So
We're
that's
good.
that. I guess most people know. An interesting announcement is that we're planning some guests to join us soon. More information will follow when that's about to happen very
Closer
soon.
to
So
the date, or yeah,
Yes,
or maybe
closer
just
to the
on the
date.
date. You know, people will
well, I think a week before
We'll
we'll
see.
tell that we'll have
Yeah.
special guest. Well, I told it now, but we'll say who it is then.
Yeah.
We'll then say who it is.
They'd be like, who?
Also, I think Revan has to say something about next week's session because it won't
Oh,
be this
yes.
campaign, but it will be.
No, next week we're having a one shot.
All right.
Done by me. Delugo is off in England, so we'll miss him. But the other three
Will we
be. Yes, but I get to kill the other guys, so that's gonna be
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's happening. So yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of chat interaction. I'm gonna figure out how it works. Hopefully, it'll work quite well. If it doesn't, I'll just wing it. But you know, it's. I think it's really gonna be fun. I can't
I
wait.
think it's gonna be epic, guys. So if the people in the chat really want that interaction going with the chat with the stream, this is your chance with this one shot. Oh man, I wish I could be there, but I'm gonna try to watch right now in London. That's that indeed. And the last few things, of course, no interaction with chat because we want to be immersed, and you know that would only distract us. So don't go screaming in the chat about all that stuff. We're also noobs at D&D. We try and we homebrew stuff. No, we don't homebrew. Well, I homebrew stuff, but we also do house rules, is what I meant to say. So we might do things differently. We might wing certain rules, and we might fuck up many times. But
Yeah.
that's how we play.
Exactly.
That's our key signature.
That's how we like it.
Yeah.
Messy.
We like fucking shit up.
Oh, and the Gonpai just dropped another subscription. Thank you again,
Damn.
Gonpai. 3
Damn.
months.
What a guy!
What a guy. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Pi.
Thank you, man.
Cheers, man.
I think, do you guys have any other announcements to make?
No, I think we should.
I had a funeral for a pigeon today.
You had a funeral for
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Is it in the oven?
No.
no, because Kinko is wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know. All right, damn, exactly.
I had a full memorial at work. I printed out a poem and everything.
Oh wow. Okay.
So basically, you didn't do
Okay.
shit at work.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that was a good excuse. Not working.
Oh, we don't need an excuse.
A pigeon died.
Anyway, that's all I had to say.
Okay.
Well, we'll take the pigeon. What was his name, Kinko?
Bob,
Bob the pigeon will be in our heart during this session.
he used to build nests because he had like twigs that were this long.
Did he really use to build nests? I have never heard of a bird building nests, so that's pretty special.
Yeah, that's why we called him Bob after Bob the Builder. But never mind.
Oh, right.
Okay. Right.
We got a lot done. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you work really hard.
Right, then that's it, right?
That's
Anybody
it.
else has any pigeon or any like seagulls that are dead or
No, I think we should dive into this episode because we left it weird last time, and I just like I wanna
We kind of need to do
Russ
things.
Excited,
is
huh?
freaking out.
kind of need to do stuff.
all right
Just
then.
worried.
Then we'll start.
Okay.
Last episode on the dice and everybody. Episode 13 today. We had our heroes infiltrate the industrial sector of Ortosol for the second time actually. The first time they just scouted ahead and had a little wander about, seeing what's what and what's happening all around. And this time they decided to go at night and infiltrate, and see what will be in the quarry in the mines, as Adam has told the others basically. You guys managed to climb over the wall.
So it's Adam's fault. Okay, gotcha now.
It's
I forgot
Not
about
really.
that. Thanks for reminding me. All right.
Shit.
You're welcome. So you managed to make it your way over to the wall to the industrial sector. You then start to sneak your way towards the gate outside of the city. However, Burden, with his armor on, made quite a noise, and he had a whole chase happening in this sector right there. But he managed to slip away from 2 guards, roughly. Adam disguised as a guard, and he managed to get the patrols in front of the gate out of the way with a good combination from Nebula and Adam. Those two like fit together like a puzzle with that plan, and they
Pretty
lured the guards away as they opened up the gate, and they made their way outside towards the mines. You guys went straight for the quarry. Well, at the entrance of the mines, actually encountered 2 more guards, which you managed to dispose of very nicely.
Humanely, you mean?
Yes, you mainly. Yeah, so you guys went into the quarry as you saw a whole garrison of guards, basically. So, if I remember correctly, Nebula and Adam disguised themselves as guard and made their way into the camp of guards. Had a little chat with the guards outside, with a perfect dwarvish impression from Nebula. We have to say that. But the cover was blown when Adam cast darkness in the tent. The battle started, and also these guards were disposed of, but in a less humane way. You managed to get rid of every single guard, except for one, the dwarven fellow, which you've had the most conversation with when you were here. And right now he's in a chokehold by Murden.
Well, actually, technically, I choked him. I wanted to choke
He's
him
unconscious. He's
until
unconscious
he
right
passes
now.
out.
Right.
Yeah, but not
Passed out.
dead. Yeah.
He noticed as soon as you started choking him, he came back to his consciousness, but immediately passed out. And that's where we start this session. It's beginning of the morning, like around over 4 a.m. in the morning.
Oh shit. Okay.
What time do people come to work?
You don't know, but your last time you were like around 6, 7 is when the work
So we've
is.
probably got an hour at most.
Yeah, it's
Something
like
like
4. It's like 4 right now. So you probably have 2 hours
1 or 2
before the
hours.
first workers start to make their way inside.
Okay, so as soon as I choke the guy to unconsciousness, I take out my rope and I tie him up with using my rope. I go, Adam, do you have or Kieran, do you have anything to put over this guy's head?
I might do.
I've got my worker's hat.
No, I don't think that's enough. We need to put something over his head so he doesn't see us when he wakes up, because he will wake up. We need to wake him up and see what information we can get out of him. No?
I don't have anything.
Right. I'll go to the tent and just like rip. No, not rip, because it's already like. Yeah, I'll tie him up and I'll drag him to the tent and just put like the tent over him, like to cover him and not us, like in a way. So like I'll try to rip part of the tent and just put it over him, like that.
Okay, sure.
Okay. And
Otherwise, Karen would have suggested she had rope with her as well, which you could possibly use to tie him up if you want.
I already tied him up with my rope.
Oh, you already tied him up with... Okay, you're basically disposing of the body with the cover of the tent, is what you're saying, right? Gotcha.
I'm not disposing of him, I'm just trying to like put the tent over his head so that he doesn't see us. Or part of the tent, just, yeah.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Sure. You managed to succeed, did you?
Right.
Rope him up, dragging over to the tent. I would say like the top half of his body is inside the tent with the side of the tent laying like around his chest area. So
I want to turn him. So as he's tied up, he cannot. He technically, I don't want him to move, right? And I'm turning him. You said inside of the tent there's a table or some tables.
There are several tables.
Okay, I'm turning him facing the wall of the tent or whatever, right? So
gotcha. So against the table with his back, basically.
Exactly, yeah. So he doesn't see anything, basically. That's the idea.
Okay.
Right.
If you wish to, you could rip off more of the tent and make a blindfold.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but essentially that's what I wanted to do, but I didn't know. I'll cut some tent and just make a blindfold.
Take your axe, pretty sharp. You piece of the tent and you blindfold him.
All right. Well, you guys search the tent. I'll search these guys to see what we can salvage from them.
That's fine. I'll go into the tent and have a look at those papers that the guys were fiddling with.
Make an investigation check, please. If somebody is help, yes, I was just gonna ask with advantage because Nebula is also looking around.
Oh,
come on,
baby.
Yes.
23.
Okay, so you both start going through the tables and the papers. There's several papers on the tables. There's also like an alchemy set on one of the tables, a brewer's set on another table. There's like a few empty barrels. It's not that big in the tent, but they definitely made use of most of the space they had. You find, as you are going through, Adam, the first set of papers on one of the tables next to the alchemy kit, you find notes. You can read them out loud if you wish.
Are you gonna read them out loud? Cause
sorry, yeah. Hereby, the information you might require for charges. Hey, take utmost care with these. They're highly unstable. What the hell's that?
Cyclonite.
Cyclonite. Well, that's an interesting name. Is made through a complicated, risky process involving mixing, chilling, measuring, and storing nitric acid. Oh, wow. A certain type of oil, salt, ammonium nitrate. It forms a somewhat violent solid, exploding.
Volatile solid.
Sorry, volatile. It's my dyslexia. Exploding with a light shock or a small amount of fire. It can be mixed with a more volatile substance to explode simply by being fired with an arrow or thrown. Or primed. Yeah. Oh god. Why did you have to put really complicated names? There you go.
Nitroglycerin is
No, oh, that's nitroglycerin. Oh, that's how you say it. Okay.
I'm sorry, man.
I haven't seen it written out like that. It made through a complicated, risky process as well. Again, it's basically the same thing, except the ingredients are different. Again, it can be thrown as a grenade or shotgun.
Okay.
So it's basically, yeah, okay.
As
cool.
you're reading through it, it basically seems to be very basic notes on the crafting of how to, or what they were working on in here.
Crafting explosives.
Okay.
I'll put that in my pocket.
Okay, put it in your pocket. It's in your inventory in roll 20.
Oh,
Nebula, you also at another table. You decide to divide the forces and take another table. You also find some things. This is on a more like sort of desk table. You find this. You may read it out loud if you wish.
Okay, the recipes have made its way to the alchemists and brewers under your command. The Lord requires you put as many men to guard the quarry as needed. Those who are involved with the creation of these blasts are tasked to carefully proceed with their work and, most importantly, keep their mouths shut. I've arranged spies around their homes and within their very own families. At dusk, the party of mercenaries, I arrange will arrive. They know what to do and will heed your orders. Remember, they are expendable. It comes at the biggest cost that these secrets are not to be spilled. This will be for the better of the people. I hope the scientists will understand and have them remain in their great allegiance with the Lord. Any mistake will be on you, Captain Glenhorn.
Who the hell is Captain Glenhorn? I'm presuming that they're reading this out loud, okay? And I'm hearing
Sure.
Hang on, BT. The initials are written in a very unique style of calligraphy.
Yes, like that, actually.
Oh!
Oh my god, alright.
Very fancy.
B.T.
What?
What was the guy's name again? Captain
Glenhorn.
Deluge.
Who is Captain Glenhorn? Murden asks.
Interesting. Dunno. Maybe your friend knows.
Right, maybe my friend knows.
Nebula, as you go through more of the papers, you find another note, actually. It's in the same stack of papers.
No, impressed that Nebula learnt to read.
Yes, Nebula does actually know how to read.
Your messenger has informed me of the news of the accident. Uh-oh. I have kept this news away from Lord Axborn, and I want this to remain within our own sources. If this news is to ever escape our very own minds and be between the other workers and commoners, we will be at great risk. I demand you find these two workers and silence them, no questions asked. Double the guard and do not leave the quarry unattended. Proceed with your work. Let this be my warning. Glenhorn, a single mistake, and the Lord shall be informed of your lack of authority. And again, the initials, they're written in this unique style of calligraphy.
I quite like it, yeah.
It's the same, exactly the same signature.
BT. Who's this BT?
Who's BT? Who's the Lord?
Well, Lord Axborn, I assume.
Oh, right, alright. Lord Axborn. Okay. While they're doing this, I am carrying all the bodies
Right?
towards the pit.
Okay.
I am... Is there... are there any... So we have a dwarf guard, right?
Yes.
Still alive.
And you have the two... Well, everybody else is dead, but what you've seen... The two who came from the tent in the fight definitely looked more important than the other were.
So I'm going to basically, as I'm dragging all the bodies, what I want to do is investigate. First of all, search them for anything. Okay. Then I want to take the armor from two of the human guards, the normal-looking ones, not the special ones. Right?
Okay.
Okay. And okay, this is gonna be weird now because I'll take from 3 of the humans. Actually, I'll have to take from 3 of the humans. The
3 sets of armor is what
3
you're
sets
taking
of
for.
armor. I want to undress them and put them, not take them with me, just
Gotcha.
undress them and
Undress.
put them there, just to have them.
Sure. As you're trying to search the bodies, make an investigation check. I
Kieran,
would say
can you
Kieran
help
would
me?
help you out.
Alright,
yes,
okay,
yes.
perfect. Okay,
She'll be to some use for you.
investigation. Oh crap!
She's
Actually,
helping you with the bodies. And,
Kieran, would you want to do this? Can I use her bonus investigation?
Sure, +1 to your investigation.
Okay, thank you very much.
She's like, all right, Merton, I'll do my best.
So 16
Not
first, and second is a not good.
Oof.
So 16.
Okay, so you manage to on the bodies that you find these sets of armor, of course, with the guards. You take those sets of armor off.
Just 3 of them out of
just
all
3
of them.
Right.
Yeah.
You find the weapons. Most of the normal guards had spears.
Okay.
The others, the other 2 had what did they have? They had a short sword and a longbow.
Okay, so short.
And they had leather armor. Those didn't have. Although they still had a very ornamental style of guard clothing and more important looking than the other guards, they definitely had a more lightweight design to it, more leather focus instead of plate and chain.
Okay, so I'm only interested in taking the short sword and the longbow. I'll take those and put them in my.
So you can
Okay.
add those 2. And on the elven one,
Yes.
you find a note.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's immediately as you take it from his body, he had it tucked into one of his pockets. I would say very recently. And as you look at it, it seems to
I don't see it.
have not been finished. And now you see it.
All right. Guys, I found a note here as well. Sir, the night is going quietly. Our shift is soon drawing to a close. Dawn arrives shortly, and the workers will be here. We have had no interference. Your mercenaries have arrived. They've proven themselves extremely worthless. Drinking booze and talking loudly is Captain Lashian. And I tried to prepare the instructions for the first batch of workers. If there were an attack, they'd not withstand a single one. The military has been informed of the description of the workers. Several patrols have been sent to the worker district. I assure you that they will be found. At dawn, we're continuing the production of a new experiment will be held soon. The power of the loads are ever all right. That's it. So
What?
increasing, I think that's what she wants to say. So I think
It's a he. It's an elven man.
he,
The other
sorry.
one was a human female, but this one is an elven male.
So clearly, you two, and I look at Nebula and Kieran, have stirred up the pot in here, which is gonna be a bit problematic. Probably we'll have to see. Captain Lashian. Who is Captain Lashian? Is this the other fellow? And is it the other fellow? Maybe. I hope so.
You
Think
presume
it's
so.
guy.
Yeah. Okay. Captain Lashian. Hold on a second.
Captain Lashin will be probably the human female, and from what you can imagine, this man would be Captain Glinhorn. This elven man.
Oh shit. Okay.
I wouldn't have made that connection then. Well, they did now.
Right. So okay.
I'd also say you find
Okay.
combined on the bodies 10 gold pieces.
And gold pieces. Okay.
Cheers, well.
Okay. So
I mean,
10,
they have some money with them.
10 GP on the body.
Like, that's all the bodies combined and stuff. Like,
Okay.
most of the money from the
right.
captains.
Okay. So I'll take all the bodies, and I'll drag them to the pit.
Okay.
Okay.
So you lay him beside the pit.
Okay.
Kieran
And-
helps you in the process.
Right.
Doing so.
Can I look inside the pit with my dark vision special?
Sure, make a perception check.
Okay. Without advantage because perception, you said, right? Perception is actually
Perception,
+1.
yes.
Okay.
Nice! Karen is still dragging some of the bodies.
Natural 20, baby.
Natural 20.
You can see like this. There's a wooden little sort of structure over it, like this thing where a rope is attached to it as it like slithers down the hole. Basically, you look down in the hole. You can see the caving, the walling of this hole seems to be very infrequent. It's not carved out nicely. It's like very weirdly.
How big is this pit? Like, can a person go through it?
Yes.
Or is it larger than that?
Yeah, I would say if you would try, you'd probably be able to fit 2 humans down the
Okay.
down the hole.
Okay.
Not on one rope though. But if you hang 2 ropes down there, you could definitely go down with 2 people at the same time. But it depends on some sections. Some sections you probably have to squeeze yourself through in the first place. It's surprising though, because at every gap you can see, you look over the barrel to the side, the barrels would have definitely fit down till the bottom, because as you look down, you cannot even see the bottom of this pit. It's that far.
All right.
Is it 120 foot far?
Is it more than that? Apparently, they fight. Well, I only see 60 feet in dark vision.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So what I'll do is I will light up my torch
Okay.
and I will throw it in the pit
Okay. So you
to see how far it goes.
okay. You throw your
Oh.
chuck your torch down.
Yeah.
You watch it falls. The light source starts to like get dimmer and slightly smaller as it falls down. After like 5 seconds or so, it hits the ground, and you can see a small, faint source of light from your torch as it lays somewhere
so
on the
it's-
ground.
Well, this pit is very deep, and I start chugging all the bodies.
Okay.
And I just take them and just like.
Like
Can I
between
do
every
that?
body that you chuck in, there's 5 seconds of nothing, and then a muffled as it falls down on the ground.
All right.
Uh,
So I take all these bodies, and
Okay.
I just chug them in there.
Okay. So as you take a few bodies with chain with silver armor on, you can hear faint, very faint, but like echoed through the chamber, the whole faint cracks as you drop one and then drop another one with the chainmail.
Faint cracks. Oh my
As
god!
if cracks in the
There's-
surface.
Are they stuck in there? Shit.
They look to fall down next to the. You can see the torch moving as you drop them down as they hit the torch, presumably. So they do fall to the bottom.
All right. Okay.
I mean, as soon as you drop them in, you lose sight of them at one point, but then when they reach the bottom, you can see faint shadows of figures
Okay.
of what used to be the bodies.
Faint cracks.
Weird.
That's weird.
Can I go and have a look down there as I throw a body in?
Sure.
See.
Make a perception check as well. So you have 120 feet of
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
No
Okay.
big deal.
11. I see
you look
now.
down and you can look down and you try to do your best, like see. Even your dark vision comes to a halt down there. It's like you can see more definitely than Murden does, but still,
Okay.
it's hard to make out what's at the bottom of this. If it's an open space or it just ends there, you don't know.
Right. So we know they were experimenting with explosives,
Yes. It looks like they're.
but were they
But-
testing them in this pit? Maybe.
Yeah, because why is it just a hole? There's
What's
nothing
this?
inside of it.
Yeah.
You can't get anything out of it.
You'd think they'd be searching for something down there.
So
They'd be putting the explosives.
with my 20 roll when I threw the thing in the, does the rope reach the bottom of the pit?
It could. It's like right now it's not, but you can see around this wooden structure here above it. It's like several times it's wrapped over the wooden pole basically. But you can definitely
Okay.
lengthen it a little more, and it will probably reach.
Are we
Right.
gonna go in?
Well, I am thinking that one of us goes in, and
Who's
And-
the what's the word? Lightest.
who's the lightest? I wonder. And
Kieran raises her hand slowly.
Okay.
I could try.
All right. Yeah, but sorry, Kieran, but we need someone that can see in the dark.
Well, is there a torch down there now?
Well, yeah, but we don't know how far down the rope reaches, so I'd rather have Nebula on this one, if you don't mind.
It's alright.
You can stay with me here and just help out as we keep an eye out for the workers and stuff.
Yes.
So, Nebula?
School's with it.
Let's do this.
All right. Right.
Okay.
First things first, though, Nebula. Can you try and put some of this, some pieces of this armor on you? The one that I left down. So here's the plan, guys. Here's what I'm thinking. All right. So I'm thinking you guys all get dressed as guards.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, I might even try to get dressed as a guard and take that poor guy's armor, but why don't you get dressed as guards? Go down there, Nebula, right? And if anything happens, you guys can pretend you're guards and you caught the intruder, which is me, and we'll see how that goes. If we have time, I'll get dressed as well, but I'm thinking the priority now is just go down there, see what the hell is down there, get back up, and then we just get out of here. Does that make sense?
What about the other guard in the tent? Or if he wakes up?
Well, he is tied up, right? Maybe Adam can keep an eye on him while I hold the rope, or Kieran, can you keep an eye on that guard? And if he wakes up, just whack him up over the head, just stun him back, or just let us know if he wakes.
Question him?
Well, not yet. Let's see what's in the pit first.
Yes. Okay. I'll do
Then
that.
question him and see if he's lying.
She nods and she walks over to the tent.
See, the only thing I'm concerned is that I don't want them to know who was here at all. You know, I mean, they already know you and Nebula.
And Kieran, yes.
Yeah, I'm talking to Kieran.
Oh, Kieran. Okay, I thought she moved away, but she's still.
They already know who you. They already saw your faces, right? Before. Adam is the only one who, hasn't been seen. I've been seen by the other guards. I've also tried to infiltrate or caused problems tonight. So if shit hits the fan, I think I should be the one. Like I could, we could use me as the escape plan and just, get out like this.
Kieran pops up the question as she asks, "Well, Modern, how well did they see your face? Did they?"
They carried me, right? They had me in their arms. I was right next to them. They saw me. They can definitely recognize me if they see me on the street.
All right. Okay. She nods. If we're ready, then I'll.
Just put this.
Dodge
Just
him.
put some of this armor on you, Kieran, before you go there, and just to be
Okay.
on the safe side, right?
She tries one of the armor on.
Do these guys have like helmets or whatever?
They did have helmets, yes. They didn't. Most of them didn't have their helmets on. Still at the table they would be.
Okay.
But yeah, they have helmets to the attire.
Okay, so I kept three weapons. Sorry, three weapons
And 3 sets of
from
armor.
and 3 sets of armor from the dead guys,
Yes,
and I
alright.
presume the guy that's alive, he has his armor on himself
Yes, and he is a dwarf, and the rest was all human.
and human. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Okay. So Karen goes through the sets and she quickly takes one of the plates and she tries them on quickly before she actually readies herself. But yeah, she seems to be able to fit one of
perfect.
them.
Okay.
I mean, not perfectly, of course, but
Yeah, of
but
course,
it's
I-
very very unisex guard
Yeah.
attire, so it would fit.
Right. Okay. And okay, Nebula,
Okay,
all dressed up.
we're ready to go.
Okay, so
Okay.
you have your armor on you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, she's dressed up with armor.
Yeah. That's the plan. She would look like a
She's going down the road with armor on. Okay, that's okay. But before you actually get the armor on, for Nebula, it's definitely harder to have the armor fit properly.
Okay.
Like she has it on, but it's not made for the size of
Right,
her,
okay.
especially not this human armor. They are full-grown adult humans, and you're like a kid compared to those. So,
Right.
the armor is quite oversized for you.
All right. I don't think this is gonna work as well. Maybe go down
But
without the
I'm
armor.
fine.
I don't know. Do you have any Can you disguise yourself anymore in case of trouble?
Good question. No.
Right. Okay, listen. Go down without your armor, without this armor on, and we'll see. We'll take it from there.
I can be a prisoner too.
Yeah.
Worst comes to
Yeah, we'll
worst.
see. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, before you do that, it's a weird time to ask you, but remember that sword that you got a while back that you never used?
Yeah.
I actually added in your D&D Beyond
I
inventory.
just saw that
so-
today. I was like, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Would you mind if you give that to me for the time being, or are you planning on using it right now?
In case I didn't make it back.
No, it's just that I can technically use 2 weapons.
You can. It's yours.
Okay.
Take good
Okay,
care
thank
of
you.
it.
I'll give it back to you. Okay, it's just like if shit hits the fan. Right? So I'll put my shield in like on my back,
Okay.
and I'll equip the second sword as long.
It's more of a dagger blade ish.
Yeah, but it's a light weapon, right?
Yes, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it have any properties or anything? Can you tell
Yes,
me?
you can actually see now in Roll20. I've added you to be able to see it as well. In Roll20 in the journal thingy.
In the journal,
Blade.
Betrayer's Blade. Okay, this one. Okay. Right. It's a small dagger with jagged blade. You have advantage on any stealth sleight of hand check to hide it and get a surprise round when attacking. Woo, baby! Alright, okay. Right.
Other than that, it's just a normal dagger, basically. It's just very quick and swift.
Okay, it'll do for now. Yeah, it'll do for now.
Okay.
Right. I'll take
So
the
Nebula-
rope. The rope, you said it's tied already, but I'll still
It's tied already, yeah. It will probably
I'll still
hold
take it.
someone.
I'll still take it and go like, come on, let's go.
So, Nebula, how do you go down the rope?
So I grab onto it really tightly,
Okay.
and then I slowly start shuffling my
Okay.
way down.
Very smart, because otherwise I would have some weird burning marks if you would go.
Hurt.
Okay. So after like a very slow but careful descent down into this vertical tunnel, you reach the bottom as you release. I mean, at one point you will yell up that Merlin has to like, or would have to lower the rope a bit, like get the.
Oh, okay,
Going
so I'll
thing
let
to
go
turn
of
around a
the.
bit,
Okay,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
gotcha. All right, okay.
So you reach the bottom as you step from the rope into one of the bodies. As you step aside to one of the other. It's like the bodies are filling up the floor here at the moment. Make an investigation check for me, Nebula, please.
Okay.
Oh,
Here we
baby.
go, baby. Oh shit.
Big money.
Big bye.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay.
With advantage because they have dark vision.
No, that doesn't work like that.
But the
um,
torch is there. Oh, never mind. Okay.
And
that's true. There's a torch there.
there is a torch. there.
You know what? For Nerdy's sake as well. So as you try to look around, you actually kick one of the bodies away, and it falls over the torch, basically leaving you in darkness. You guys watch up top as you look down, I would assume, seeing how well she's doing. Suddenly see the light source gone, just gone, and the whole torch is extinguished as you just drop the whole body
light my
on
other
it.
torch.
I was gonna say, before you do that, hold your horses. You
Hold
watch
your donkeys.
as you can see a few cracks in the bottom of the floor, several cracks at the side as well. You can see a faint greenish glow coming from these few cracks. Now that the torch is extinguished, you can see it. A happy accident, so to say.
Okay. And
Very
how
faint
far
green.
can I walk? Was it just...
It's basically you can one step to each side if you're standing in the middle, and then you hit the wall.
Okay. Can I do a little bit of digging?
You can try. It's rock. The bottom is rock. It's a rock surface, but
Oh.
you can see as you descended down as well. You could see that at the top, the width of this tunnel was not as wide, but as you went down, like it curved and it ended up being wider than at the top. But you can see it's been curved out by not with a pickaxe, so to say. And it doesn't look natural either. So assumptions can be made.
Can you see anything? Anything?
Just some green glows coming through a crack.
Green glow? What? Okay.
Strange.
Can you put your eye to the green glow? Or the crack?
Crack.
It's you can try.
You begin.
So you lean in and you put your eyes against the ground and you try to peek in, but it's you can see it's a very faint light. It's a dim light source, I would say.
How big are these cracks?
Not big at all. It's like smaller than a finger, so to say. So it's hard to see through, but it lets out some light, and it doesn't seem. I'm not gonna say anything more. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
A green glowing dim
What
light
are the walls
source.
around me made out of? Mud or rock?
Rock.
Okay.
But I would say, as you went down, you saw the formation of rock change as well, slightly, very slightly.
Okay. I can't see anything else. What do I do?
Just come up, and that's it. It's fine.
All right. I climb up the rope.
Okay, you climb up. Takes a bit.
Wait. Should I burn the bodies? Jeez.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Can I try?
You can try. How do you want to try?
So I grab onto the rope so I'm higher up, and then I want to launch down like a firebolt, to try and set them all on fire.
Okay.
No, I put a campfire underneath them.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
That they are dead, so that succeeds. You watch as light source emits once again at the ground as the fire starts crackling. You can smell immediately, especially you guys at the top, the smell of human meat being roasted by a fire.
Oh, Nebula, I don't think that was a good idea. Anyway. Alright.
Just in case anyone goes down there.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Now
it's
there's
what's...
no evidence.
yeah,
apart from
well...
maybe some bones.
It's gonna raise some suspicions who lit the fire there and so on, but it's fine, it's whatever. Let's see if this guy has anything to say.
We didn't start the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go on.
Alright. So, I'm gonna go towards the our prisoner.
Okay. You can see Karen is sitting like sort of opposite of him on her knees as she's looking where the eye area of him will be. She's looking him dead in the eye. She's just like keeping a very good eye on her and sort of doing a little, I don't know, prayer or something.
Okay. So he's
God knows.
He's with his back against us, right? He doesn't
Against the table, yes. As you enter, you see his back and his head slightly over the one of the tables to the side.
Okay, no, but I want to turn him so that he is facing the wall, basically.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
So as you enter, there's a table to your left, and he's against that table, and he's facing the wall.
Okay, I am going to undress him.
Okay, you managed to succeed.
I mean, take his armor, basically.
Yes, you take it off. It costs you a bit. Karen helps you out with it because it's stuff with a limp body doing that, but you succeed after a few minutes.
Alright, okay. And then... oh, how are we gonna do this, guys?
Well, we wake him up.
Yeah,
And we start asking questions.
right. Okay, well, I'll smack him over the head. Like,
Like at the top of the head, or
no, like
more...
behind the head, like...
Okay. You watch as he slowly,
Like, wake up!
his eyes open, but he doesn't see shit because he's blindfolded. And so you can see his head slowly moving to the left and right as if he's awake, slowly waking up. Like, boy, what's happening?
So, what were you doing down here?
Who the fuck are you?
Well, I'm the one who tied you up. So,
Where the fuck am I? Am I still?
it's okay. You're in a safe place now.
Right. You can see as his hands are tied up as well, but against his body or
No,
something.
behind
or
his
against
body.
back?
Behind his body.
And you can see as he's slowly feeling his back. He's like, "Did you fucking undress me, fucking bastard?"
Right. So, what were you doing here?
Well, what do you think I was doing here?
Well, you
Guarding the
infiltrated
place.
these mines, didn't you?
What?
You infiltrated these mines, didn't you?
You can see a very faint, unknowing smile on his face. I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Stop lying. There's a dwarf out there who's infiltrated these mines, and we gotcha.
Alright, well, very innocent. May I know who you are?
No, you may not.
Alright.
Why were you here?
Because I'm guarding the fucking place, I
What are
told
you,
ya.
what are you guarding? You're not guarding anything, you're infiltrating.
I'm not infiltrating any fucking place. What the fuck are
I
you
will
on
smack
about?
him over the head again.
Oof. You fucking son of a bitch.
I don't have time for your shit.
Well, I don't fucking know what you're talking about.
Okay, what were you guarding here then? Have it your way.
The quarry. Don't you know?
What were you guarding the quarry for? There's nobody here at this hour.
There was. I was with the whole garrison here.
Oh, garrison.
Are
What?
they dead?
What were you doing here with the whole garrison?
Guarding the fucking quarry.
What
told
for?
you, mate.
I'll smack him over the head again.
You can hear as he gulps, basically.
Don't have time for your shit, man.
Well, if you don't fucking know, then I don't think you're supposed to know.
Right. Playing
If you're a
hardball.
so-called... Where are you? Are you from the military?
I am, yeah.
Then you should fucking know. If you got here, then you should fucking know. Make a deception check just for the sake of it.
But I am from the military. Okay. Can I make a deception check? Okay. Deception.
I'll say with advantage because he cannot see. So that helps. You're lucky you have advantage.
No.
Oh, not as much. He says that. You ain't getting a thing out of me.
I'm going to look at Nebula and just whisper. Okay. Can you light a fire under this guy's ass? Just a little bit. Make his. Just don't kill him. Just.
I could try. Okay, so can I cast it like just so it's like the fire would just be like a bit under him, so the flame would be like just next to him, so it'd be burning.
Okay, sure. So the heat is close basically to him, but he's not in the fire. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
But
doable.
like, yeah. Okay, so that he burns a little bit.
Thank you. Okay.
I don't have time for your shit. Tell me Tell me
What
what's
the
in the
fuck?
pit.
We don't know. We don't know what's in the pit.
Okay.
I've just been tasked to guard the fucking place. I don't know.
Who tasked you to guard this place?
Glenhorn. Captain Glenhorn did. He's the one in charge here. The one in charge of the whole business here in the mine. If you
And who's he reporting into?
I've got no clue.
Where are you from?
I'm just a simple mercenary. Gotta understand. I'm not with the fucking guard.
Why are you dressed like a guard then?
Because that's like authority. That's deceiving.
Right.
It's more intimidating when you see a bunch of guards instead of a bunch of fucking lifeless mercenaries.
Mm-hmm. How much were they paying you to guard this place?
Oh, shit, Lord. It was gonna be like 100 gold pieces each.
I'm gonna look at the others and say, like, how the fuck did we just find like 10 gold pieces on every one of them?
Because they haven't been paid out.
Okay, right. Okay. I'm gonna look at the other ones and go like,
Should we kill him?
If you're from the military, then
I'm gonna choke him again. I'm gonna choke him until he passes out.
bastard. He passes out again.
Right, well, we're not getting anything out of him. Apparently, we need to find whoever is in charge here. Glenhorn clearly isn't. Those letters seem that... what's his face? Lord... What the fuck is his name?
Axborn.
Axborn might be the one in charge. Right. Okay. Alright. I don't want to kill this guy. I don't want to kill this guy. I think we should just leave him here.
I distinguish the flame.
What do you guys think?
Well, he might be able to tell whoever comes down here what happened. So you said no witnesses.
Well, he was asleep, right? The whole fight, because Nebula put him to sleep since the first... So he hasn't seen any of our faces.
Okay.
Garen speaks. Like, if you didn't see any of us,
I just don't want to kill an unarmed, and we already killed...
No, you're right.
we've had
People
enough
here.
bloodshed. I think. Says
Good
Garen.
thing they weren't
She
guards,
looks
though. I'm a little bit more relieved about that, because, yeah.
Well, the two weren't they?
Oh, the captains, yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Yeah?
Before we do anything else, looking at the recipe notes, was there any actual substance in the actual tentator?
In the what?
Any explosives in the tent still?
That's a good question, actually.
Or around the area, I assume.
Make an investigation check. If you go around the whole tent, make an investigation check, please. Please.
I see nothing.
I would say with the previous high rolls.
I'll help
and
him out. I'll help him out.
advantage from
Yeah, I'll
unless
help
you
him
take
out.
one. You go also look at the
'cause we're in the
tables
tent,
outside now.
12.
Alright. You find what seems to be a small, round, sort of container, almost like a canister thingy. Seems to be laying next to one of the sets, and it seems to be more of a prototype. You can see there's some fluid inside of it. It's slightly, as you shake it, you can. As you briefly move it, you can hear there's a fluid inside. So you can add to your inventory if you'd like.
It might come in handy.
Grenade. You can actually find it in D&D Beyond. Fragmentation grenade.
Fragmentation grenade. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, it should be just named grenade. I think.
Just FYI, Pee-wee's back, so we can go full squad now.
Okay. Should we do an early break maybe then? So with that?
Yeah, maybe we should. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's just like
do an early break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll call Pee-wee and we'll be right back.
Okay, so we'll have a short early break because Pee-wee's back, and we'll be back shortly after, so stay tuned. We'll be right back with you.
Yep. Okay, can you get her in? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, I need to adjust these things. Damn it.
Alright. Yeah, some quick adjusting, guys. Oh, that's very interesting indeed.
I know. I'm sorry about that. Okay, Revan is okay. Okay, Kinko is not. Captain.
He has to be a little up.
I know.
A little elevated.
I know.
Dino Law, and welcome Arya to the stream as well, and John as well. And Dino, you said it was Pan's Labyrinth? Let me see if it was. I don't think it was. Yes, it was indeed, Dino. It was indeed, you're right. It was that soundtrack. I have a very broad selection of music. Even if it's from Peter fucking Pan or whatever.
Okay, I'll be adjusting the things now.
Okay.
Oh, just a second. God damn it. Damn it. Okay.
How are we, guys?
We good. It's Friday.
It's Friday, it's D&D.
Friday.
I'm with going on a holiday. You guys get to have a fucking one-shot next week. On Monday night. So, like, Monday morning at, like, 4 a.m. I have to wake up. I have to catch a flight at 7.
Damn.
So that's gonna be a rough night on the Sunday, but we'll survive.
I was about to ask you, like, what the time difference was, and I was like, wait, I already know.
Yeah, it's very good because I'm leaving at 7, but I'm also arriving at 7.
At 7.
So... it's like, what the fuck? It's like
Imagine
that moment
the
from
jet lag.
shit. It's like that moment from Doctor Strange. I don't know if you've seen that movie. At the end, he's like, "Blah, I've come to bargain." What's his name again? Blah blah blah. I've come to bargain, and he don't something, a very weird demon name or something.
Yeah. No, something.
Yes.
Something with an M or something.
I'll look it up right now. I've come to Dormammu.
Yeah. See, there's an M in there. Dormammu.
I'll be in Holland and I'll be like, Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Then I'll be in England and I'll be, here I am again. Let us know when it's fixed, Rusty.
We're almost getting there. It's gonna be... Yeah, anyway. Funny when... hold on a second.
John, Kinko did not get the PC fixed yet. Kinko, what's...
2 to 3 weeks.
Damn it, John, you don't follow Twitter? Come on, man. Stay on the ball, man. She already tweeted about this.
Golden Pine knew it.
Okay, we're good. We're all good.
We're good.
I believe so.
Okay, so we've gone peely up with what happened in the last hour or so.
Yep.
And she should be... If you have any questions or anything's unclear, people just ask me and all.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so you've just choked the god again. He's unconscious, and you are back in the tent.
Right.
Contemplating what to do.
Well, let's do this then. I'll get dressed in the guy's armor.
Okay, that fits because it's also a dwarf.
Adam?
I will also... Is there another
Where there's 4.
armor?
Yeah, there's
There is 4?
Yes.
I will find one that fits then. And I will wear that.
Okay. Definitely you find one that's close to your length, but it fits good enough.
Right.
Like
So
the sleeves are slightly short.
Is this disguise self still up?
It's slowly. It will be sooner. It runs out, so it will be.
okay,
So
guys.
you dress as a god as you're still a god, basically.
So here's what I'm thinking. We all go out. Nebula, you try to stay, like, in the shadows as much as possible. If shit hits the fan, we're going to pretend that we've caught you and we're taking you to the... Where the heck were they?
Barracks?
The barracks, was it? The... Fuck, I don't...
Would more than remember.
More than should remember.
It's called blockade.
The blockade.
Dust vault.
Yeah, the blockade. Yeah, the blockade. Right? The blockade. The blockade. All right. Okay. As we're doing all this, as we're talking, I go and shove the remaining armor pieces in the pit.
Clink, 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 clink.
Okay, now that everybody has them.
Okay.
Right. Okay,
Okay, so
let's go.
you make your way back.
Yes.
Back up the quarry.
don't believe.
Well, I think you should maybe just.
If I am right, Kinko, you have one level 1 spell slot left, if I recall correctly, don't you? Okay, then my thing is not accurate.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
We can go normally. I mean, we can all of us go normally, right? And if we see anything, I'm telling this to Nebula. If we see anything, Nebula, you'll try to hide, and we'll try to, distract the people that we see. Is that okay?
How about you guys walk in like a trio and I'll walk in the middle?
Exactly. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Yep, yep.
You do still have a level 1 spell slot left. If you go to spells and then first, you can see your slots on the right side.
I do!
You have one left.
Guys, I can feel this energy in me. I think I can disguise myself again.
All right. For how
Oh my
long?
God, I wish I could.
For
For
how
an
long?
hour.
Right.
for an
Okay.
hour.
Let's do this then.
Okay.
Okay, you're back into your dwarven guard attire, I would say. The dwarven guard that you had presumed identity of last time.
As we're
I'm
walking,
no longer an intruder.
right. As we're walking, I'm talking to Kieran and I'm telling her like, okay, Kieran, so we are the mercenaries. Our captain is Glayhorn, right?
Glenhorn.
Glenhorn, whatever. Glenhorn. And I'm just telling her about that, basically.
Right,
if
right.
anybody asks.
Should have also heard when
Yeah.
you guys had read it out loud.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way back towards up the quarry, back through the one door. You look it behind you again because you had a good eye for detail last time. Well, I'm just assuming you do again.
Okay.
The mine's still empty. You make your way back towards the entrance.
Right.
Takes you a good amount of time to do so. And you can see as dawn is slowly looming over the landscape. Faint orange glow is seen outside through the canopy of the trees. That's a new word I learned. Canopy. Very useful word.
Canopy.
Nice word.
Nice for pleasure. Okay. You go back the path, the road back to Ortusal, right? That's what you do.
Ortusal? Yeah, Ortusal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes. You can also go back to Lothorn if you wish.
No. Ortusal.
Okay. At one point, make a perception check, everybody.
Everybody,
Please.
a perception check.
Everybody.
Perception.
Got an 8, so that's great.
Ooh, boy.
Four.
Well, at least
The rest that you can see is in the distance. Patrol of 2 horsemen, guards on horseback, are in a rapid pace riding their way towards the mines. They get up close to you. Do you do anything as they get close, or as they're nearing? They can see you, but you still have time to do some quick things if you wish. But they approach rapidly as they're galloping their way over to you. They slow their pace as they
I'll
get
just
close
say
to
to
you.
everyone, just act normal. Don't do anything stupid, okay?
One of the guards in front, on the left side, basically, the guard on the left, he looks over to you guys and he's like, "You coming from the mines?"
I'll go like, yes, we are, yeah.
Just finished our shift.
Yeah, what she said.
Alright, everything went alright?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
One of the guards got really drunk. I forgot how to do the accent. And he's just naked down there, so
Why?
we left him.
So no intrusions, nothing.
No.
Because we found the gate open. Someone must have escaped the industrial sector. If they're not in the mine, they must be around.
The guy was really drunk, so
There was nobody with us in the mine there, so yeah, nobody came in to tell us about any intrusions, but we can help
Right.
look around if you need.
Return to your post. Your shift is over. Just make sure you get a rest.
Thank you.
And he looks over to his friend, and you can hear him mumbling to his friend. I think we have to do a little circle around the forest here. Then
I go, come on.
he
guys,
looks
come on,
back
let's
over
go,
to
let's
you,
go, come on.
and he's like, "Keep your eyes peeled."
Right, we will.
I
Thank
just
you.
Nod, yeah.
And
they
then we just
keep
like
on galloping. Yep. Okay, you keep on the
Cool.
pace. As at one point you encounter the gates again. The gates to the industrial sector of Ortusal. They are closed.
mhm.
However, you do see a guard stationed at this side of the wall. There's two. One is in the little
Hut?
in the little hut outside, basically, yes. And one is just standing outside of it, more like patrolling in front of the gate.
I just look at the guy in the hut and go like, "Hey there, morning. Just finished our shift, trying to get back home.
Morning. All right, I'll open the gate up for you."
Cheers."
And he starts. He calls his friend over, his mate, and they start like cranking the wheel. And the gate slightly opens to let you guys pass. You go through.
Have a good
Behind
day.
you. He waves as well as he releases the gate. You go through and he releases the gate. Closes once again, shut. I would say after this journey back here, Nebula, it's very close to your disguise running out.
Nebula? For Nebula?
Yeah, Nebula.
For Nebula, okay.
yes.
Sorry, I didn't...
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You probably have minutes left at this point.
Ooh.
But you make your way into the industrial sector where you can see at this side some of the guards from last night, actually. You remember the one you talked to before, Adam, is still there, and he's like talking with a few of the others. The others don't seem familiar, but he seems to be informing the others as he's finishing up his shift as well. And he's just too busy with talking to them. They don't even mind you, these guards, making their way inside. Do you go back to the Eastern Conspectus Boulevard? Or
That's the plan. If any of them turn around to talk to us and Nebula doesn't have her disguise anymore, I will immediately grab her hands behind her back and just take her in like a prisoner.
Okay.
The intruder.
Exactly. Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay. As you keep on walking, you encounter several more patrols making their way, prepping for the morning of work to start. As you encounter the other gate, still Nebula's disguise is up at this point.
Okay.
I'm giving you the benefit. It's been over an hour, but fuck it. The guard at the gate. It's the dwarven man from before who handles all the unit things, and he's over there. He's looking over like, all right, you heading back through?
Yeah, just finished our shift. Eager to get home and get some rest.
All right. Takes out a key from his pocket, opens up the door in the gate, opens it up, lets you guys through.
I push Nebula first. Out the door.
Okay. You manage to go through. He locks it again.
Okay.
As
I don't know.
As you are walking,
Oh my god. Okay. I want to say I want to look for
an alleyway.
an alleyway or something that is like kind of empty.
A minecart. Ooh.
All right. So as soon as you get into the district here, the first row of houses you pass, and then immediately to the side you pass in the alleyway behind those houses. As you do so, and as Nebula's now like walking in front, like, ooh, time's running out.
Exactly. Yeah.
It snaps out of her disguise.
Right. Okay. Okay. Right.
You have also now at this point you've basically walked past the blockade because the blockade is right close to the gate. Is it actually? Am I wrong here? I might be very wrong here. Let me see. No, yeah, it is right there. It's at the gate. At the gatehouse, near the gate, there is the military post as well. You watch as quite a few guard patrols and guards also on horseback were getting ready to patrol. As you walk away back from the alleyway, back on the street, you guys are still in disguise. Do you want to do anything in the alleyway? Anything else in the alleyway?
I wanna get undressed basically from the disguise.
You might to do so.
I'll do the same.
Yeah.
And
I'll remove my
The helmet off, and you place them over to the side.
Exactly.
Takes you a few minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes, to get your armor doffed.
how much of the armor can I put in my bags?
That's a real good question.
Can I leave the breastplate on the floor and take the boots and
the bracers and the
and the
that's stuff you
gloves?
Sure, you would be able to. Yeah.
Okay.
It wouldn't give you any plus to your.
I don't want it.
AC,
I
but
just
that's-
don't
Yeah, you
want-
can definitely.
I don't want them to be found, like the full set of armor to be found.
Right.
If in
Right.
case, the cleaners.
The alleyway cleaners.
The alleyway cleaners, yeah, exactly. So I'll take the smaller pieces with me and put them in my bag.
Right. You managed to do so. Why do you leave the armor set in the alleyway? Do you just drop it right there, or?
Well, I try to put it somewhere that is hidden in my like anywhere that looks like it's a little bit hidden.
So there's like a few, like I would say there's a few cellar hatches to one of the buildings, and that which sticks out of the building a bit. Just at the side, you managed to find a spot where you will find it eventually, but not soon.
Okay.
So I assume you place
That's what I
it
want to
right
do.
there.
Okay. Yep.
You dump the armor over there as you make your way back to the streets. Back on the streets, you can hear the loud sound of as the gates of the industrial sector are being opened. Also now on the street, you watch as the first few groups of workers start going your opposite way. They making their way to the industrial sector, and you having made your way outside. Where are you guys headed?
Shall we just go to the tavern?
Yeah.
We need to find a way to maybe communicate to Demariel what we found.
Yes,
Yes.
that is a definite. Shit, what's his name?
Okay.
Yeah,
Woman's.
someone had
Woman
he had
said
connections with him.
connections. Yeah,
Right.
he could get someone to carry a letter for us.
Or maybe there's a postal service, and
I know. It was just more safer if we had maybe someone.
Right. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go to Skinny's
Yeah.
then and get some breakfast.
Yeah.
And maybe discuss over there. Maybe we can also find out something about Belgwin Gargrim in maybe Skinny knows her or knows of her.
Maybe.
Otherwise, we'll have to talk to Wormund after he finishes his shift today.
So
Yes.
you make your way back to Skinny's.
Yeah.
Walk your way back to Skinny's. As you can see on one of the corners of the plaza of the Eastern Prospectus Boulevard, you watch as another boy around the age of 16, 18, God knows, like he looks as young as I do. You can see that could be 12 as well in that case. He has a paper in front of him and he sighs and he's just like, industrial criminals on the run, human male worker and female child wanted for trespass and murder. May you find these criminals, notify the military. He repeats again. Industrial criminals on the run, human male worker and female child wanted for trespass and murder. May you find these criminals, notify the military.
So who fancies a trip back to Thorn?
Hold on a second. She said male, human, and child? I thought...
Human male and female child, yes.
I thought...
That's not me.
Right, so it's not... Okay.
Okay.
And a human child, maybe. Alright.
And I'm a teenager, so it's not me either.
Right,
And you're
right.
not human, so.
And yeah, I'm an elf, so
True.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Let's not worry about this just yet. It's not
I'm not
our...
gonna worry with it.
Act natural.
It's not our problem just yet. We make our way to Skinny's.
You manage to you encounter more groups and more workers as you go there. The first few people and the travelers in the city as well making their way outside. You actually encounter a few patrons of Skinny's as they make their way outside. You enter, as you can see, the tavern is bustling with people ready for breakfast or just having finished breakfast. You watch a Skinny behind the bar, just nods at you once again as you walk past, like, morning.
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 Good morning.
He gives you like a faint. He squints his eyes for a bit, like, quite a night, huh?
Well, we got up early and we went for a walk very early in the morning, and now, just get the morning jog,
Aye.
got some fresh air, and now we're ready to eat.
Right. Amelia will be.
Did something
If
happen
you-
last night? Why do you say great night?
Because you just entered the tavern. I didn't see you leave.
Right. Well, yeah. There was nobody here when we got up.
Oh yeah, I thought maybe you found some nice ladies around the town.
Unfortunately, not.
The opportunity may still arise, friend. Take a seat. Should be a table still available.
All right. We take a seat.
You look around. Actually, tables aren't available at this point. But just as you look around, it's like parking your car and just one person moves away. People finish up, and there's one table available for you guys.
Okay. All right.
I sit down trying to not look suspicious.
You look very suspicious.
I sit down next to Nebula and just go like, listen, you don't have to worry about anything, all right? It's fine. We're good.
I'm acting normal.
Nobody's looking for us. We'll be fine.
They're looking for a human male and a human child.
What Kieran said.
That's true. And I like scruffle my hair up to my ears, sticking out.
Okay. At one point, Amelia comes over to your table and she's like, as she is about to say something, she raises her finger. She's like, "Wait, just a moment." She makes her way back to the kitchen, and she comes back, actually to the bar. She takes a few papers out. She moves back. She holds the paper. She's like, "I've talked with the chef about yesterday, and he was very sorry for the mismatch of sauce with the meal, and we have taken your suggestion, and here." She hands you over a menu chart.
Oh yes!
Oh my god, all right.
You can click on it to maximize.
Oh, this is amazing.
my god.
Oh my god. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can show everybody.
Oh, pork
Wow.
knuckle roast. Oh my
damn
god.
it. Okay.
Smoked.
It's
The
almost.
highlight of D&D menu
Oh.
in the tavern.
It almost worked.
It
Okay,
almost
guys.
worked.
You can see the menu. It's just our faces are messed up because
Maiden's ass.
OBS is.
Oh yes, the maiden's
The
ass.
maiden's ass is the one you've had
Yeah.
before. Some of it.
Yeah.
God, it's so expensive for crap liquor.
You know it's crab liquor.
Do I tried it?
Oh yeah, that one, yes.
Oh.
It's a heavy alcohol percentage, that
Mm.
usually is pretty expensive.
Right. Look
Yeah.
at that
Right.
menu, guys.
That is a
Yeah, it's
nice
beautiful.
looking menu.
That is a very nice looking menu, isn't it?
You know, screw Susanna. This is the best thing you've done.
Oh, the screen looks a bit.
What did
Yeah,
you
he's-
say? Screw who?
Susanna. This is it. This is you peaked.
Somebody's gonna be mad.
Right.
Oh shit!
Next time you ask us our favorite moment of D&D, this is it.
A menu.
I'm so
Menu.
immersed right now.
You can see a day special on the menu. That's today. It's a cheese rolls with filling of nuts, honey, and vegetables.
Ooh, baby.
Hmm.
I'm feeling extra hungry though. What's her name again?
Emilia.
Emilia. I'm feeling extra hungry though, Emilia. Do you happen to have any? Let me just look at this. Any bacon and eggs?
Oh yes. Even though we have a menu, this is only the exotic goods that we have. Bacon and eggs are definitely. Yeah, I can get you some bacon and eggs.
Can I get like 6 eggs, fried eggs, and maybe like a pound of bacon?
This time she has actually a small note, but as she starts writing it down with a.
Oh, and
Quill and
also,
ink.
can I get a tankard of milk to go with that?
Yes, that's right.
And you wouldn't happen to have any maple syrup and pancakes, would you?
Oh, lovely.
No?
Not,
Alright.
not this morning. I can see if
It's alright. It's alright.
the chef did truly appreciate your suggestions.
Any apples though?
Yeah, we do have apples.
I'll take about 4.
All right, and she writes it down.
Also, is
Yes.
that freshly baked bread I smell, Amelia?
She also like. You are right indeed.
I'd take some bread and an apple. Thank you.
All right, that's coming right up. Anything to drink?
Yes, tea. I'd love some.
The others?
Well, such selection. I will have.
Most of it is lunch or dinner, but you can also have it as breakfast if you wish.
Do you not have a breakfast menu? You should really think about implementing
We should
that.
work. We shall work on that. But this is.
But as you've gone through such the effort, Amelia, I will I will
you.
have something. I will have the pork knuckle roast. How many knuckles is that exactly?
I'm afraid I do not know yet, but I assure you it will be enough.
Can I have 4 knuckles? Like
yes.
a whole pig's worth of knuckles?
A whole pig.
So 4 knuckles. From the same.
I'll see what I can do.
Preferably.
Please.
And an
Yeah,
apple
it's
juice.
Apple juice coming right up. You sir.
Wow. I must admit, you really need to put a starter menu on so I can have maybe a starter then a main. And
Come on, guys, give the girl a break. Just say what you want. Stop messing with her. They're just messing in Amelia.
I'll also have the pork knuckle roast and some apples, maybe 2.
All right, she writes it down.
Can I have the apples before the knuckle roast?
Yes, I'll bring them right with the
Thank
drink.
I will have mead for a drink.
She looks away for a second like cheese.
No, we didn't order any cheese.
Jeez.
She writes it down. I'll serve the drinks very shortly.
I take out a gold piece and I give it to her.
That's not
This
gonna
is-
be enough.
This is just for your trouble here. They were just messing.
Thank
Oh.
you. I've worked overtime tonight to
Murdered.
get these menus written down. I appreciate it.
That's the tip, right? I'm not paying for anything.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
just
tip,
giving
it's a
her
tip.
so that she doesn't roll her
Gotcha.
eyes anymore.
She takes it. She nods. She makes
I
her way to
lean
the bar.
into everyone, and I'm like, he's handwritten on the menu. Looks like that BT guy that signed the letters.
Plot twist. It actually doesn't. This is a different font. Ha! Fuck you.
Never mind, it's just similar.
It's just similar.
People in this town have lovely handwriting.
You can see the text on the menu slightly differs because it's handwritten, but it's close enough the same.
All right. Okay. Right. As she leaves, I turn around to Kieran and go, Kieran, what's with you and the bread? Why just bread?
Bread is nice and simple and filling.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any protein in it, any, energy. Where did you get your energy from?
Meditating?
Whoa!
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I should try some eggs next time. as
Well, call me a peasant, but I don't know what meditating is.
Yeah, you basically just sit down, try to think of nothing, channel your energy, breathe in, breathe out, and you're done.
Well, that could be easy. That could be very easy for me.
It's like napping, but you stay awake.
Uh-huh. All right. Maybe you can teach me sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. And you don't need any other food just because you're meditating.
Well, you sort of get used to your energy levels.
Okay. I turn around
And I'll
to...
have an apple this time. So.
all right. I turn to Nebula and go like... Maybe we should try this, Nebula, right?
Talking
I
about
need
energy,
food.
though, Merton, you've skipped a long rest, so you definitely feel you don't have certain point of exhaustion because you had some rest, but you'd feel tired.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did we have a long rest? Like all
You
of us?
guys
You guys
last
no.
night, before the fights.
Oh,
and
before
shit.
the
So
fight, yeah.
right
yeah.
now
so
you didn't. No,
Nothing reset. yeah.
nothing changed.
Okay, right. Well, I'm quite tired, so I think after this breakfast, I'm just gonna go and take a good nap.
I could do with a nap.
You could, but you guys are definitely still fresh. If you wish, you definitely can hold out an afternoon more.
As long as we're not gonna see any bad guys, yeah, we'll be fine.
Right. So,
At that point, you watch as a plate above a head comes walking around. The head slightly higher than the table, as it's Skinny himself with the plate with drinks. He's like, here's the drinks. Just bought them freshly myself. Places
Thank you,
them on
Skinny.
the table. Breakfast will be ready shortly.
oh, Skinny,
can
do you
see-
have a second though?
He was already hopping away as he holds back. Yes?
Could I steal you away for just a minute for some questions?
Steal me away? Well, I'm at the bar if you need me.
Okay, I thought you were. I wanted to ask you if you wanted to join us for a drink or two at the table.
Sure, but right now, I'll have to wait after breakfast time is over. It's a
Alright.
little crowded right now.
All right, Skinny. Fine.
Alright, I appreciate the gesture though.
No worries.
And he's like hops back to the bar.
Okay.
Did he bring my apples as well as the drink?
He didn't say that he did.
He
so I don't
did
think
not
so.
bring the apples.
No.
No.
Do you not? I will message him. No, I won't. That'd be weird.
Oh, man.
Shortly, Amelia though comes in with apples for you. As she looks at the drink and she nods. She makes her way back to the kitchen. At one point, she also brings the breakfast. Let's say, so I don't have to say that anymore. But go on.
So, can I, before I have breakfast, can I take the 2 apples and go and see Shadow?
Yes, you
Aw.
can.
It's been a while, man.
Yes,
at
you
that.
can indeed.
Look at that.
You walk outside. You go in a little stable next to the tavern itself. You watch as the boy from before, the human boy, Emmett, is sitting on one of the hay bales on the side. He's like, come on in.
Morning.
Good morning.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see my horse.
Yeah, yours was the black one, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's morning.
It fits you. He's been really nice. And he walks over to the
Yes.
horse and he takes it out of one of the sides, basically. Here he is. He strokes the head.
I'll take the reins. I'll give him. I'll put my hand out with the apple. And I'll just let him have that.
And he eats it. He eats it not very aggressively. He seems to be taken care of very well. It seems that the horse, the care of the horse has been included within the price and the service of this establishment. But yes, he eats it. He's like, and a few bites, it's gone.
Excellent.
How does
I'll
he eat
just-
it again?
Right. Okay.
Right.
That's really brought me into it.
Someone better clip that, please.
Yeah, that's how I
really
eat in
hope so.
real life as well. It's not very hard to do.
England's gonna love you.
So I'll just like spend a minute just to stroke it.
Okay.
And
To stroke what?
bond.
Oh. He's gonna stroke it.
Wow,
Okay.
man. Wow. You guys don't see this because I assume you guys are still in the tavern. Though. Only Adam is outside.
Yeah, no, I was asking him outside of character.
Yes. Yeah, the others are still inside. So as Adam is doing this, do you guys want to do anything else?
I'm gonna talk to the girls and say like, okay, so what do we know? What did we find out today? We know there's this BT fellow. Do we know anyone that like has a name that's has those letters in them? I don't think we do we?
Is Belwyn the second name?
I think her name is Belwyn Gargrim, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
Okay.
Belwyn Gargrim.
Okay. No, I
So
don't know. I can't think of anyone.
right. Okay. So
Maybe Demario knows.
maybe the Mariel knows, right? So we know that they're making explosives. We know that those explosives might be the cause of the rumbles, maybe?
Maybe.
What I don't understand is that in that pit, it's just rock, and then there's like glowing green underneath it. So are they digging to something, or
Maybe they are.
maybe they're making the explosives to dig through that hole? But to
Right.
get to what? I don't know.
Right. Okay. Okay, and clearly Axborn knows about this. Because he is the lord that they're talking about. Okay.
At
Okay.
that point, Adam also makes his way back to the table and he
Yeah.
joins back in.
So I'm thinking we need to tell Demariel about what we found.
Definitely.
Maybe he can help us, like give us, I don't know, a different perspective or something. But we should also try to get an audience with this Axborn guy, or try to meet him or something.
To ask him what? Just go in and say hi.
I don't know, just
we
to-
know things.
Just to see him. I don't know. Maybe we could maybe we could pay a visit to the what's the name of it, to the fucking district, the Northern Royal Heights district, just to see how it is, see what's going on over there at night.
Could do.
Um,
Yeah. Maybe we could see if we could get a reply. Well, we don't know when we're gonna get a reply from Demariel, though, do we? So
No, we don't. Okay.
that's really got
Well,
our only option.
So we're going to give the note to Warman, right? That's the plan. So before we do that, I mean, when we do that,
maybe we should see the guy that Woman knows is the messenger.
Yeah.
And give it to him.
yeah, and definitely try to find out where this Belguin lass lives, and maybe we can talk to her.
Yeah, we can ask Woman about that because he knew all about her.
Did he? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you think he knows where she lives, as well?
Yeah, I believe so. He mentioned that, didn't he?
All right. Well, all right.
He knew her, so you can assume he probably does.
Well, I definitely need to get some rest, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's gonna be up to you. If you guys are still, if you guys are gonna go out and about, maybe you can find out some more information.
I'll take some rest, and maybe after that, I'll go out. I'll head out.
All right.
I
My
think
long
we could all
rest
use some rest.
Is only. Wait.
4 hours.
4 hours.
Rip sleeping patterns. Sleeping in the day, working at night. Maybe
Exactly. Yeah.
How long is a short rest for people?
an hour. A short rest is an hour.
Okay.
And it could be a short rest is basically doing downtime activities. So you can do things, very minor things.
Yeah, like attune to the wind fan and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes, if there was attunement to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm alright for rest for now.
Okay. So.
So long rest, short rest. What do we do?
Well,
You guys can handle a short rest. You guys could go on for the rest of the day and go and sleep at night, and you'll be fine still.
I need
short
a long rest. I definitely need a long rest because I only slept like 2 hours last night, so I need a long rest. Otherwise, I'm gonna be exhausted.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about the rest? So, Kagan wants to have a short rest. That's very
Yes.
possible. Kinko, Adam, Nebula.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to have a rest. I'm
Okay.
probably going to go to the library or something.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just
Nebula?
thinking if there's anything in town that we can, that you guys could go while, if you're not resting.
Well, perhaps the library does have something about a green glowing substance or whatever
Mhm.
underneath the city or the country.
Yeah, or maybe if they have any geological. Is it researches
Geological
or stuff
surveys?
like surveys?
Perhaps.
What's underneath? You know, Ortusal.
Mm.
What do they think it's underneath Ortusal?
Yeah.
And yeah. Okay.
In which case, I'll go with Adam.
Fantastic.
Right.
Okay. So Merton goes upstairs as he has to catch up.
I actually no, I don't want to go upstairs just yet. After breakfast, I wanna go to Skinny for a second.
Right. Okay, so
And
as the
talk
rest
to
is
him.
just finishing up their breakfast, and you quickly walk over to Skinny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Which
like Kieran. What are you doing? Are you taking a rest? Are you
Oh, I'm going to take a short rest. Yes.
right? You wanna join me in? I wanna talk a little bit to Skinny.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Maybe you can help me out and keep an eye on his facial expressions. See what maybe if anything
All right. That's
seems weird.
So you guys split up the doors as Nebula and Adam go outside, and you guys go to Skinny's.
Yep.
To Skinny himself behind the bar.
Yeah. Hey, Skinny.
Yeah. Hey, can I help? The conversation.
Well, I did say I wanted to buy you a drink, right?
Yeah, sure.
You can
can handle
can you
one.
drink on duty?
It's my own store, so you know
Nice.
I make my own rules.
That's what I like. All right, so we'll have a. What do you want,
You
Kieran?
I'll have some apple juice, please.
Come on, let's not something stronger. If we're gonna drink, we have to do it with some percentage, don't you say?
Well, maybe cider.
My friend here
Yeah.
doesn't really drink strong alcoholic drinks,
that's
so
alright. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Don't take it the wrong way, Skinny. It's not.
It's alright.
It's a personal preference.
It's a.
Apple juice coming right up. I'll respect your choice. Ha.
Okay, I'll have a tankard of meat.
Then I'll join you with that.
All right, perfect.
He has these barrels, the top barrels, where he just takes one of the things and he opens the barrel and it fills up. And he places one on the counter, two on the counter on the bar, and he walks off to the kitchen for a second as he shortly after comes back with an apple juice. He's like,
Lovely.
freshly squeezed. Here you go.
So, Skinny, you've lived in this town your whole life, haven't you?
Right about, yeah.
Right. How did you open up this business?
Oh, fine investments. I actually used to run a smaller tavern in one of the nearby villages, but
Oh, did you? Which village is that?
it's Novaco. Just
Novaco.
east. Just east.
Right.
So it's a few day travel, but it could be further. You know.
So when did you move into the big city?
When I was young still.
Right.
It was a place I bought. Like this place was pretty much left for dead, so to say.
Was it?
Yeah, I managed to with the few bucks I had, I managed to get a little renovation going, and at one point I even got to hire Amelia here, and even my chef and Emmett in the stables. It's turned out pretty well for me. I cannot complain at all.
Right. Well, your establishment looks very good, and it seems you have a lot of clientele, so business is going well, isn't it?
Oh yes, customers are most important to us. We try to offer the best services we can.
So what can you tell us about Ortusal? What can you tell us about the non-touristy areas? Because we visited the whole Conspectus Boulevard, but there's a lot of workers going into the worker sector in the morning, isn't there?
Industrial district,
Industrial, yeah.
Yeah, they go to work. That's every morning. A whole group of workers usually make their way there. Yeah, they try to get by as well with the coin they receive from working over there. But you're looking for some hidden gems, some hidden tourist gems. I see.
Well, not tourists, if you know what I mean. Just local gems.
Right.
Any
Well, what are you looking
recommendations? I don't know. Any specific like pub or place where tourists don't normally go, but a lot of locals go.
Well, a pub. you're at the right place, but usually the workers go to the Bouldering Troll Tavern. I don't get any workers here, mostly tourists.
Right.
But as a tourist going into the worker district, I wouldn't advise doing so.
Oh?
Why not?
Workers, if you're not a worker, you're in the worker district, they're not gonna like you very much.
What?
You can imagine.
What do they do in there? What are the
They live
workers
there.
They live there. Oh,
They
okay.
live there.
Yeah, it's the housing, residential area of the workers who each morning get up and go. That's the people you see going to the industrial sector, going from the worker district to the industrial sector every morning, same time, same place.
So what is the main activity? What do these workers produce in Ortusal?
Oh,
What is
well,
Ortusal most known for?
minerals and stone and like gems, gemstones and things alike.
Right.
It's the mining business we profit of,
Right.
mostly. And I say we, and I mean those who work within the industry.
I understand. All right. All right. I've also seen while we were walking around, I've seen a lot of guards in Ortusal. Is there something wrong?
Oh, yeah. Must have something to do with the earthquakes happening lately.
Oh, the earthquakes. Yeah, we were recently in
Yeah.
Lathorn, and
Yeah,
they called
heard
them the
about it.
rumbles or something.
The
We
rumble.
actually felt them one night. What's that all about? Do you know?
I don't know. I guess it's earthquakes, but might as well be Mograth being angry at us. And he takes a sip from his drink.
Mograth. Okay, hold on a second. Mograth is the god of
Mograth
Chaos?
is the of death and suffering.
death and
Yes.
suffering. Okay, much okay.
You know, we try to please him, but maybe we haven't done a good enough job. Bummer.
Bummer.
All right. Okay. Can I inside check
Yes.
him to see?
Yeah, you come in inside checking.
Can we do it together, Kieran?
Yes. I
Okay.
was gonna say.
Advantage on your roll, Modern.
Okay. My insight is. Can you do it, Kieran?
Yeah. Oh, me. Yes. Sorry, I thought it.
Just pointing out the metagaming, but that's alright.
Metagaming pigeon.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
you're-
So, second, it was the first roll of. Oh no,
Yeah,
that's
that
the first roll.
was
That's
the
an 8. Okay. Gotcha. That's way better.
Way
There
better.
we go.
Nice.
You can see as he took a sip from his drink as he was talking, his eyebrow twitched a bit, like he tried to man up as he drank the booze, so to say. But apart from that, he seems to not care at all. Actually, his establishment is alright. It's constructed well. It seems to be taken care of well. You get the idea that the people in the Eastern Conspectors Boulevard don't really have too many consequences to it, so they don't really care about it.
Skinny, what can you tell me about Lord Axeborn?
He's a lord.
Well, I know
he's,
that.
He's the son of Parlon Axborn. He's a lord of the region, and his son is a rule here. You know, just
Do people like him?
he's got aspirations.
Well, aspirations. What do you mean?
He's trying his best to fulfill the role that his father once had here. Yeah.
So he has some big shoes to fill. I take it.
Yeah,
Why? Who
Yeah.
was his father, and what did he do?
his father is Parlon Axborn once again,
Sorry.
lord of the region, and he used to be lord of Ortusal before he. Moved up a
Oh,
notch.
I see. Okay, so he's hoping he's going to take his father's place in when he.
I guess so.
Right. All right. Interesting.
But most people are happy enough.
Mhm.
I mean, the workers, you always hear something, but you know, lower class. So, what can they say? They got work. They shouldn't complain.
True. Right. Okay. Can I ask you, have you ever heard of a dwarf woman named Belguin Gargrin by any chance?
No clue.
No clue. Right. Okay. All right. So you recommend we go to the fuck is the name of it? The Bouldering Troll Tavern, just to check it out?
I wouldn't recommend it at all. No, no,
You
no,
wouldn't?
No, no, no,
Okay,
no,
all
no,
right,
no,
all
no.
right.
It's dangerous. It's better to have you tourists stay here, safe and sound, in the Eastern Prospectus Boulevard, right in my inn.
Wait, but we're only
Nah,
tourists.
that's
Why would they?
interesting.
Why would it be dangerous for
It's
us? We're not-
Because
we don't
it's
want to
best-
cause any trouble there or anything. We just want to.
yeah,
look around.
but they want to have trouble with you as soon as you enter.
Oh right, do they? Okay.
It's just like you're entering their lawn, and they don't want you on it. You know,
Right.
you're getting on their property as soon as you enter the district.
Okay.
I've never been in there myself. I am not in the. I don't have the size to fight. As you can see.
I see. I see. Well, there's a lot of guards in the town. Don't they keep the law and order?
You know, the worker districts. They usually fight it out themselves. You know, why should you?
Wow, Skinny, you make it sound like that's like a black hole or something. It's actually
It's
more
a
intriguing
black
for
hole.
me now.
Well, I'm not stopping you, but I'm recommending you not to go because it's pretty dangerous.
I understand.
Especially if you go alone. If you have a bunch like yourself, you might make a good chance, but they have many. Especially if, well, what do I know?
Right. Okay. What about the Royal Heights? Anything good to see in there?
If you can get in, surely.
What do you mean if you can nobody can get in? What?
No, not without any permission. Not without any passes.
Oh, so it's like shut off from the rest of the city.
Basically, either you have to be a noble, a rich businessman, or some good investments to be made in Ortisol. You might think your way inside, but otherwise the elevator's not gonna go up for you. He's doing all the hand gestures that I do as well.
I see.
Italian.
Right. We heard about this elevator. It's kind of weird, isn't it? That they have an elevator to get there.
Nah, I mean, it's pretty safe.
Right.
I mean, what do I know? I've never been there. I wish you'll be invited for one of those
Inside
dinner
check.
with the Lord himself.
Inside check if he's telling the truth. That he's never been there.
Okay.
Roll inside. Okay, you can roll again with advantage. And she's like,
Just observing his eyebrows again.
Like really telling the truth there.
okay, once again.
Yeah, paying attention to his eyebrows.
Yes, those eyebrows.
Oh, 14.
He seems to be alright with you.
Hmm.
He seems to have honestly never been there and wishing he would have a dinner with the Lord himself.
Inside check.
But yeah, I'm not many people are gonna be able to help you with instructions over there because nobody's gonna get in. You might wanna. Do you wanna go in?
Well, we wanted to visit some more, and we haven't been to the worker district. We haven't been to the Royal Heights. We were thinking maybe there's more to Ortusal than just the Conspectus Boulevard.
If you want your way inside, you probably need to have a little chat with these fellows of the Ortisal Commerce Syndicate. Those are the rich bastards of town. It's a little group of fine businessmen.
Ortusal
Commerce Syndicate.
Commerce Syndicate, okay.
Yeah, yes. It's like,
Where would we
fine
find these
businessmen.
guys?
I wouldn't know. I have never been invited to them. Passes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, am I not a successful businessman? Just because I run a pub doesn't mean I'm eligible, right?
Right. Well,
Just my size.
maybe they don't want you in because you've already invested in Ortusal, so they're looking for new investors or something like that. I don't know. I'm not very good
I
at
don't know.
business.
I don't like him. Filthy
Right.
rich bunch. Ugh.
Well, have you heard the news about the intruders in the worker district this morning?
I haven't been outside just yet, actually.
Yeah,
What's it
the
about?
newsboy was telling about the human male and a child. They're looking for them for murder. Weird.
Okay. Murder doesn't happen too often here. That's bad. I hope they find him soon and get him in chains.
Yeah, I hope so
Wanna-
too.
Criminals walking around.
Yeah. Okay, Skinny. Well,
Anyways, he slams his cup on the table twice as he.
thank you for the good chat, man.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Name again?
Murden.
Yes, I knew that.
Hmm.
And you it's on the tip of
Kaden.
my tongue. Yes, Kaden. Yes, I knew that as well.
Right. The
Okay.
non-drinker monk from.
Yes, I'll surely remember you. All right.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll just look at Kieran and we'll just.
Yeah.
all
Have
right.
a good day.
You too.
Okay,
Yeah. And I also turn around.
Okay.
we'll make
Seems
our way.
genuine, this guy. Don't you think?
Yeah. It's weird. I find it. Don't you find it weird that the people in Conspectus Boulevard don't really know anything about the worker district, industrial district? It's a little bit strange for me. How can they
Feels like
keep
they're
them so
separated.
separated like that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's peculiar. We should definitely look into that.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll have a chat with my friend. Maybe he knows more about this Ortusal Commerce Syndicate. But I first need to get some sleep. Hopefully, yeah. Nebula and Adam maybe are more successful than us.
And that's a perfect bridge there. As we switch our views towards Nebula and Adam making their way outside the inn and walking towards the library.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, the library it is. Very close to the tavern itself. You make your way over to the square, over to the library. What's its name again? The Eternal Delight.
Eternal.
Internal.
As you're once again welcomed by the almost royal entrance. You've been there before. Eternal Delight.
It's beautiful.
As we're walking, I say to Adam, I'm like, so, have you always had your powers?
Yes, as soon as I woke up, I had them.
As you woke up?
Yeah, did we not talk about this before? I can't remember if she was here. No, she wasn't.
She
Shit.
wasn't.
She wasn't. Was she?
She wasn't. It was only Merlin, I think.
Karen, yeah.
I did watch it though, but I don't remember.
No, you wouldn't have been there. Well, perhaps it was just Madden and Karen who were talking. So, I suppose I should tell you. Long story short, I woke up in an abandoned building. And when I walked out, I had these powers. And I've been just surviving.
How long ago?
Not very. Months, maybe.
And you don't remember anything before waking up?
No. Now, you had a similar thing where you don't remember anything from when you were young.
No, but I was like a baby, so
Okay.
as far as I'm aware, I was just growing up burning down forests by accident.
And this is where this orc friend found you?
Yeah. He helped me contain myself.
Did he also have powers? Or
No.
did he just...
No. He was good at hunting though. I was never very good with my bow and arrow, so I needed him for food.
Interesting. Well, perhaps one day we'll find answers to the questions that we are searching.
Yeah. How strange that we both don't know where we came from. Maybe you were an experiment.
I don't think so.
Maybe the rumbles are connected.
Well, I'd hope not.
Maybe it's Mother Earth birthing Ren.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so you
I'm
make
just a
your...
lizard person, so.
At this point, you make your way inside the library. As you can see, the dwarf mill from which you've met before is just in the process of on one of the stairs to the side. One of the bookcases is just placing some books and rearranging some stuff like that. He hears the door open. He's like, "I forgot his voice. Shit." Welcome.
Hello.
Yo.
If I can help you, I'll be right here.
Very well. I will start by having a look at the history of the city to see if there's any sort of books around the library.
Make an investigation check if you do so.
I will aid him.
And you are being aided.
Ooh.
Such teamwork.
Investigation 4, right? Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me, dog.
I checked.
Not bad, not bad.
15.
Double 15. That's interesting.
Yeah.
You managed to go through the history of Ortisans, what you said?
Yeah, to see if there's any sort of how it was created and it became what it is now.
I would say you probably find a few history books.
Mhm.
One of the that's only logical. They would have one. One of the city, yes, Ortisol. It's called Ortisol Origins.
Origins of... Interesting. Can I just flick through the beginning to see how it was became a town or
Right, yes. It was let me actually see. It was first established because it was close to one of the rivers. And it made for a good village relatively close to the mountains as well as the capital. Capital Valen Mall. As soon as it was established, it was basically a worker camp for the mines. So it wasn't really the intention to become a village or something. But as more workers came here, people started to also set up homes here. And as that expanded, more started to happen. Shops started to open to supply the workers. The walls were created at one point. But yeah, if you just read the beginning things, that's basically all that you read. It goes into detail about how it wasn't very intended to become a city as it is now, but it's born and molded by mining, basically.
Okay. Okay, so we've got River Town. Nothing indicating anything underneath the city.
Nothing.
Maybe we need to chat to the guy next now.
Maybe we can dig our own hole.
You can certainly try.
Okay, let's talk to the guy first, and then maybe I'll dig a hole later. I'm kind of tired.
Well, yeah, okay. So I will walk up to the reception.
Okay.
Cool.
He's still up top of his stair, and he looks over. He's like, just a moment. Gets up from his stair, uses his hands to get down as he wobbles his way towards the counter, basically. Just like before, it seems to. He walks very funny, so to say, as if something is wrong with his leg or whatever. But he stands there, and he lays his elbows on the counter, and he's like, "Right, can I help you?"
Yes. I was wondering. I was searching for some books on legends and myths of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything like that in this library? I'm fascinated by myth and legend.
Ooh. One for myths and legends. I probably have something in stock.
Definitely.
What specifically?
Well, not really anything specific. Just I'd like to have a browse through all of them.
I can see what I can find.
That'd be great.
And he walks over to one of the bookcases. He pulls out one book first, places on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a book about the mountains itself, closed order style, and how you quickly read like the little intro thing he has. It seems to be about mountains and the creatures that presumably live there.
Mm-hmm. Is it the same mountains as the one that the Overseer is going to contact us about?
You guess.
Stormjaw? Okay.
You guess so.
I'll take that to one side.
He goes over to more bookcases. He tries finding more information. Let me see if he actually finds something. You find he takes out one more book and he walks over and he plays it. This one is slightly more fiction than it is myth or legend, but it's about the area here, and the book is called Iron Pride.
Okay. I will put that to one side with the other book.
Okay. I do
That's it.
nothing about myth or legends. I have some other good books that could be of help.
Well, this is more of a personal thing. I am, as well as myth and legend, I'm fascinated by the gods. You know, they really become, you know, something to me with all this, you know, power and divinity.
Yeah. A strong believer, huh? That's good.
Of sorts, you know. I just like, you know, I love the stories it creates.
Yes.
Trying to really. Have you got anything on Mulgrave at all?
Mulgrave, I should have one actually. Just a moment. He walks over to one of the other sides and bookcases. He goes finding it. Takes a minute. After you can hear, where is this damn book? I swear I had it here. I must have sold this. As he walks back to the counter. I'm sorry, sir, but the book I've been looking for, it seems not to be in its place, and it should be on my register. He takes out the register, goes through it.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. It's
It
fine.
was about the followers of Mukrath, but
I have heard stories.
great stories.
Well, that's a shame.
But I have a book about another god, if you wish.
I'm very much fascinated about that sort of period in history.
He likes that.
Well,
it's an interesting concept.
It is a lovely concept, and you can have so much artistic license to really improve on things such as that. But and it's certainly something that I want to do in my own book.
You're writing a book.
I tell you what, you're a fine man.
Yes.
An absolutely fine man. Do you have? And I whisper into his ear. Do you have anything that's maybe restricted? A sort of restricted section, you might say.
I put a gold piece on the table. Slide
Make a persuasion check, just a straight persuasion check. No advantage.
No advantage?
No advantage.
Oh,
No.
man. Not even gold? Come on, baby. 21.
Yeah.
He leans into your ear. Are you looking for sexual? One eyebrow raises up.
No, I meant like books that maybe aren't really for viewing. Not in that way. In more like historical texts that aren't really for buying, but more perusing, like an archive. That's maybe the general public don't see. Not that.
All the books that I have for sale right here, and I don't sell any other books. I'm afraid this is all I have.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you very much for helping. I will take the 2 books.
I look up at Adam and I say, "What's sexual?"
Shouldn't teach your
Well,
child.
let Merlin say that. Let Merlin explain.
Can I maybe get the sexual book to learn what it is?
No.
I
never.
luckily don't sell them, and I wouldn't give them to you, my child.
Damn it. Patriasexual words.
I'm sure at one point of age your father figure will inform you about it, but that will in due time.
Come on, Dad, let's get out of here.
I look curious. And I will give how much for the 2 books?
2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces? Bloody hell. That's fine. I'll give him 2 gold.
It's a hardcover, man. You have to pay.
Oh, 2 hardcovers, was it? Yeah.
Can you carry that much?
Are you strong enough, Adam?
But
Wow.
Cool,
that's worked.
that's. He takes it. Thank you. If you ever come back, I always have new. Not always, but regularly I get new stock. Maybe about.
Yes,
he leans in
of course.
closer. Closer, looks at you. He's like, maybe I'll have something on the Patrias thing soon.
Really? When?
A weak smile on his
Oh,
face.
God.
I do not know when, but I've had contact with a few people who might know about it, or at least who might have the right resources where you might be able to find more.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
You seemed so interested last time. I did some digging. It's not a term I heard often, so I dove into it, as I do.
Oh, thank
yes.
you so much.
Just return here in one of the following days, and He places the palm of his hand on your fist.
That's so awkward.
But if you could, do you have any clue when you would be back for the visit?
Tomorrow and the next day, and I'm gonna keep coming back until you have that book.
Oh, yes. If you could come back in 2 days in the afternoon, I would probably have it.
Okay. Don't,
I take
don't
my mornings
sell it to
to
anyone.
to stock up and arrange the books I receive. Yeah, I will not tell anyone. I'll reserve it. I'll set it apart for you.
And then maybe you can have some of those sexual books for my friend here.
I am afraid I do not deal in those.
Oh.
So that's not something.
Maybe you can do some digging for him.
Yes.
I would
I'm gonna find
appreciate
out.
if you would maybe.
I will try.
With the god of Morgoth, maybe even.
If I find anything interesting on Morgoth, I will also set it aside.
Interesting.
Just visit as well, and I'll make sure it's here. I hope it'll be in the next restock, but it might take a little longer, a week or so. It depends. Requests take a long time.
Okay.
Anyways, enjoy your books, and I will see you again. Very faint smile on his face.
Yeah, I sigh and walk off.
Thank you. Bye. See you in a couple days.
You're welcome. And you walk away. Away from the bookstore with 2 of your books. And now it's like, what time would it be now? I would say like 11 a.m. or something in the morning. So you head back to the inn, or what else do you want to do?
Is there anywhere else we can find information on this weird green light? And what they're doing?
I mean, I don't think anyone here is gonna know anything. And if they did, they wouldn't tell us anyway.
Exactly.
So I guess I'll start digging my hole. I'll pull out a little dagger.
I'm gonna go walk away while you do that.
It's the cobblestone road right here, so it's hard to dig.
So
I'm
I put the
walking
dagger
away.
in the road, and it just dings, and I'm like,
And Adam walks off.
and then I run up to Adam, like, it didn't work.
Yeah. Children.
I tried.
Yeah. Good work.
So you have another dagger on you, all right? Interesting.
It's not as nice as the one I gave.
Haha, it was a fake duplicate. It's like Indiana Jones, a power.
Deluca, can you tell me the titles of books again?
Oh yes, one was Ortusol Origins, some you've bought. The other one is, let me see what it is called. It should have a name.
It was something to do with
I
the
swear-
mountains.
Yeah, it's with the mountains. I swear I have a name somewhere of it. Let me quickly dive into one of my.
Auto generators.
No, it's not auto generators. I actually had a name for
It's
the
already
mountain.
generated.
It's pre-generated. I don't know. The mountain has a name. I'll find it later. I'll let you know.
Okay, mountain.
It's into the name of the mountain.
Into the name of the mountain.
Into the deep.
Into the blank.
Blankety blank. Okay.
Deep inside the blank.
Deep.
Is this one of these special books?
Sexual.
Restricted.
Sexual books.
Sexual books. Okay, so where do you wish to head as you're walking at the square right now?
Shall we go back to the inn? Or do you want to go anywhere else?
I don't really know what luck we're gonna have here, so I guess, yeah, we just go back to the inn and wait for the others to wake up. Merlin's
do.
probably got a plan, so.
Oh, he's always has a plan.
So you go back to the inn and go sit at the table?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will read the Into the Deep Mountain.
Okay.
Do I still have that fan on me, or did I give it back to Kieran?
No, it's
I think
not.
Garen has it.
Yes,
Karen has it, yes.
I have it.
Merlin is fast asleep. Where's Karen at the moment? Are you sitting at the table?
Oh,
Or...
Karen is actually sitting on her bed,
Right.
and she takes out the fan.
Oh.
She
Okay.
looks at it.
Okay.
Tries to concentrate, but then she kind of just waves it around, see if anything happens.
As you slowly, gently wave it, you can see as faintly the two runes on it light up faintly, but not fully yet. There's
Right.
no.
All right, so I stare at it some more, excited, and I wave it with two hands.
At the same pace waving it, or is it? It's.
Yeah, but like kind of like I wave it harder.
Okay, wave it harder. You can see as the rune slightly lights up more. You can hear a slight sort of weird tone coming from it, like a sort of not humming noise, but a low resonant.
It's full of bees.
It's not full of bees. That would be fun. That's a good. Thank you for that idea. In 10 episodes, when you forget it, I'll have an item full of bees.
Kieran is allergic to bees.
But
I
as
die
you
instantly.
as you use it slightly more and more, and increase your strength of like flopping it left and then right, the runes start to light up a little bit more. It seems to
Yeah.
increase the more you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, that's interesting. Okay. Cool.
You can see that the runes, however, are not at its peak yet. They're not like they immediately, as soon as you stop waving the wind fan,
They're not ready to pop.
they are they go
Yeah.
unlit again, basically.
Right. So then I fold it back together.
Okay.
And I'll put it back in my whatever it is, satchel bag.
Okay.
I take some rest.
Okay. You take a short rest as you
Take a
meditate on your
Yes.
your bed, I would say. Okay. So Adam and Nebula, are you both sitting at a table in the tavern?
Yeah.
Sure. So Adam, you
Actually,
are
can
going
I
to
go and
read the
talk
book.
to- Is Skinny still behind the bar?
Skinny's still behind the bar. Yes.
Can I go and talk to him?
Yeah, sure. You sit on the stool to have your height match the counter, basically. He's right there. Yeah. Can I help you? What's your name again?
It's Nebula.
Right. I knew that.
Can I have an apple juice, please?
Yes, coming right up. Amelia, apple juice, please. Amelia walks past and she nods. She brings you very shortly after an apple juice. Can I help you? Anything else? It's almost lunchtime.
I just like have you lived here for a long time in this city?
Deja vu. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I have quite a while.
Okay. I'm just wondering, because in the Thorn they had like all these underground tunnels that were really interesting. And I love exploring. So I'm just wondering if there's like anything underground here.
No, there's nothing on there. Or just all. I'm afraid.
Nothing at all.
I mean, no
No
basements.
myths, no legends. No rumors.
The legend of Jack Ship, probably, because there's nothing there. I'm afraid.
Shit, what does that mean? I'm just fucking with you, I know.
I knew that. I knew that.
Okay. Alright then. Well, if you ever find out about any adventures underground, let me know, because I'd love to go exploring.
Are you one of those urban explorers I've heard about?
Yes.
Right, it's a cool hip new thing I've heard. Pretty cool.
Mhm. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
well, I'm just gonna go back to my friend over
Alrighty,
there and,
take care. I'll be right here if you need me.
Thank you for the juice.
You're welcome. It's on the tab. Ha.
Wait, so I'm gonna roll for my short rests now.
Okay. If you want to regain some hit points, you can choose to you have 5 hit dice you can use.
Yeah, because I'm on 21 right now.
Right.
It's just 1d8 plus 1.
Let me see. Yes. But you can pick how many of the 5
Yeah, no, I
dice
have-
you used.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Use one.
1.
All right.
Yeah, use
Okay.
1.
So roll 1d8 plus 1.
8.
Not bad. You regain 8 points of HP as you meditate on your own bed.
Yes.
Perfect. Adam, you start reading the book.
Yeah.
What kind of read through are you doing of it?
Well, fairly in depth one, I suppose. Looking for any sort of information about anything with a green glow or something down the bottom of the mountain. That's
Okay. So you take a brief moment to catch your breath from the walk, and to sit down at the table. You open up the cover, take a breath in, breath out, and let me see. As you're about to start reading this book, you notice a strange feeling stirring up. You watch as your vision starts going black in the middle of this tavern. Light flashing before your very own eyes. And I would like everyone else to leave.
No!
So I'm going to make sure you're not muted or don't have us muted or anything.
shit.
Sorry, I was muted, but I won't mute anyone else, of course.
Okay, gotcha. Just
I'm gonna
I
die.
hope Pee-wee knows. Well, let Pee-wee know as well that we're shit. That Mercer doesn't hear us. Fuck.
Oh, should I put it in?
Yes, in the Discord. Okay. It's like a typewriter.
I know. It's my. Don't. Make. There you go. So it's a private moment with just me and you.
Okay, gotcha. Let me see if the stream... Does everybody in the stream still hear us? Just in advance?
I hope so.
No.
Just in case it happens again.
Okay, everybody does still hear us.
Awesome. Okay.
So, as you're about to dive into this book, this feeling starts emerging out of nowhere in your body. Your vision goes black. Lights start to flash before your eyes as your vision just turned black. You start hearing whispers throughout your mind. You start losing the ability to hear and see as just everything gets muffled for a moment and then just goes. It's gone. Only these whispers remaining. As if a crowd of people around you are whispering into your mind, almost in a sort of aggressive manner. The sound of the whispers start to increase. The flashing of the bright lights, followed by dark gasps. However, you didn't truly feel emotion before fear strikes you. Almost as if these whispers, these flashing lights, open up a gateway to your feelings. And within, you find fear. The figurative walls that seemingly block you from accessing your feelings before feel as if they're crumbling down at this point. Behind, revealing one singular emotion, which is just fear. Your whole body tenses up. You try to open your eyes to escape these whispers. This increasing feeling of immersed fear, which starts to spread around your whole body almost. It's almost as if you're sinking down the deepest ocean, reaching your hands to the surface, yet only falling down deeper and deeper. You try once more to open your eyes, but they seem to be at its widest. The flashes of black and white start to increase for a moment, the whispers along with that, swarming your mind. As you metaphorically sink deeper, you feel like you have no other option left to just face these emotions, face this fear. You start feeling the hunger, start seeing shapes and figures within the flashing lights, and you start hearing patterns within the whispers. What do you do?
What are the whispers? What can I listen to what they are?
You try to focus your gaze on your mental gaze upon these flashing lights and on these whispers, instead of trying to hide from it. You start listening to the whispers, trying to make out speech. The feeling of fear that you felt before starts shifting as you're listening right now. This burden of fear in your body starts to be wrapped around by aggression, anger, a lust to kill. You let out a heavy load of air as the whispering and the flash increase one last time, as all of a sudden, they stop. You open your eyes once more, as now in front of you, a dark grey humanoid figure with several scars, tattoos, and piercing on its face. It's this creature standing right in front of you. But you look down as you can see your shadow blade is pierced through its chest. This creature grabs you by your shoulder and breathes out its last sigh, followed up quickly by a faint grunt as it goes limp in your arms. Your sword disappears in the body as you kick the limp corpse to the ground. Now you see, in front of you, one more humanoid figure which looks back at you as it runs away. You briefly look around you as you notice the rest of the environment. A huge, tall city, colored in dark colors, the vast colors of grey and other colors which have lost its touch to make its primary appearance on the buildings, the sky, and all around you. In the far distance, you can see, above the rooftops of other buildings, one very tall tower, looking grand and majestic between these normal other buildings. It seems to almost watch over the city. You blink for a moment as your gaze focuses back on the individual in front of you, running through the alleyways away from you. As this humanoid figure in front of you starts sprinting off, this lust that has been eased for the single second you made the kill returns back to you immediately. Your eyes fixate on the figure who runs away from you, and you feel the hunger crawling back up. The desire of hunting down this individual too. It's almost taking over your mind. What do you do?
I will stop a moment and I will try and focus on not actually going through with the kill. And try and just gaze upon who this person is and try and just focus on any sort of human desire of taking, like, not actually taking over.
Okay. As you try to resist this feeling inside of you, you only feel it crawling back up more and more. You look at your body, which you have very little control of. It's almost as if your mind, the conscious mind which resists, is trapped in a whole different body. As you feel you yourself making the first step, second step, increasing your pace, slowly starting to set chase to this man as well. As this thought of yours almost gets swarmed by these other thoughts. It completely is taken over. As you feel this feeling once more, you start sprinting in a full sprint. You extend your right hand as you feel the darkness within you channel once more. The sword starts once again appearing in your right hand, forming out of pure shadow. After the sword has returned to your hand, you feel within you the darkness increase. Your vision fades away. You blink for a few times more. A brief second of black and white flashes through your eyes. One last whisper curling its way through your mind, speaking the words, "Very well," before it gets cut off. You feel the layers of aggression fade away rapidly in an instant as the fear reveals itself once more. This slowly fading away afterwards as well. You open your eyes, breathing heavily as you look around. You're back in the real world again. You gasp for air, looking around you, disoriented. As most of your feelings start to fade away once more, you feel this emptyless pit inside of you. You do, however, remember every single second of what you just saw. I'll call the others back.
Holy shit, Luke.
I'll even do it on WhatsApp.
Ooh, could do that, yeah.
We got an image from Kinko in the WhatsApp, and it's very interesting.
Oh, sit now. Oh, it's a different WhatsApp group.
Welcome back,
Man.
Dewey. Welcome back. Welcome back, Kinko.
Hi.
Let's wait for us, Seth.
So what happened?
Oh, I died. Terrible.
Oh god damn it. But like, where's Revan gone? No, he died.
Rusty! Rusty! Rusty!
Rusty, come back.
Oh, Rusty, he'll hopefully come back.
Rusty!
Rusty!
Like
Having dinner.
Beetlejuice. Say his name 3 times. Rusted ground.
Rusty, Rusty, Rusty.
Rusted ground. Rusted ground.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What happened? I want to know.
Like, I really wanted to listen, but then I also didn't listen. Because it's more fun when it's a surprise.
Yeah, actually, I got back here and my sound was still turned on, so I had to turn it off.
Yeah, that's right. Rusted! Resuming turn!
Yay!
Hi.
Everybody's back. Welcome to you, right where I left off.
Boom. Right.
Okay.
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 What did I miss?
God knows. Nebula, you sit at the table. See, right next to the. Actually, as you walk back towards the table, looking at Adam, you watch as, in this instant, as you walk away, you watch his eyes look forward, pure blackness. He seems to be looking into an endless gaze of nothingness. You watch within a few seconds, he moves his hand, not even looking at it, moving it to his dagger. He takes it out from his belt. As he slowly moves it towards his hand, his eyes still fixated into this endless gaze of nothing. He moves his dagger slowly towards the palm of his left hand. You watch as he raises it. You watch as he slowly presses the dagger into his skin of his palm, as he slits it back slowly, cutting a rather deep wound. As he does so, you watch as he shakes his head a single time. His gaze immediately fixated on his wound on his hand. Adam, you now look at your hand as you watch the blood pour down from the sides of your hand, dripping onto the ground. Nebula, you spot from where you stand a seemingly single and innocent tear rolls down his cheek. Away.
Can I interrupt? Can I shake him?
Just, have you got some cloth or something?
Skinny! We need some cloth over here!
Skinny hears the scream and immediately walks over towards the table. He's like, "What happened? What happened? What do you need?"
That's an accident. We just need some
just an
cloth.
Cloth. I've got something. And he walks back to the bar as he takes out a piece of, like a napkin from on the bar. As he takes a few and he runs back to the table and he plays on the table. Is everything okay? Screams.
Yes.
Yeah, just
Okay.
Yeah, just cut myself.
Oh, well, take care. I'll be there if you need more. And he walks
Thank
back
you.
to the bar.
What was that all about? Why did you do that? What was up with your face?
Well, it was just an accident, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm not feeling extremely great, so I'm just gonna go and chill in my room. I think. Quietly, because I think Merton's in there.
Okay. Alright, if you need anything, I'll be down here.
Yes.
Sipping my apple juice.
So, Adam, you proceed to your room.
Quietly.
Quietly. You open up the doors, you can see Merton in his side of the fast asleep. Anything, if you want to do anything privately or anything still, then you can message
you
me
don't.
later, if you wish. But you can also do it right now.
Nah, so I just want to maybe
Don't take
just
advantage of me.
water on the. That's exactly why I was done with Nebula. So yeah, I will just try and clean the wound a little bit. Just rebandage it with some cloth or something. And just chill until Merton wakes up.
You might do so. Nebula, do you want to do anything in the meantime? As she just saw this
I want to
happen?
go up to my room with
Okay.
Kieran.
You enter your room. You watch this Karen still sitting on her bed in a meditation pose or something. I assume.
Yeah.
Still in a long rest?
She had never had a long rest. She had a
No,
short
I
rest.
mean
so
short
she-
rest, sorry.
Short
Yeah,
rest.
yeah. Can I speak to her? No.
You can. She still got her eyes closed.
I mean,
You can
you
try.
already rolled the dice, so I think we're fine. Okay, so I'll tap Kieran to wake her up.
And I just suddenly opened my eyes like, Nebula.
Something really weird just happened.
Oh, what
Okay.
happened?
I don't know what to do and I don't know who to tell, so I'm coming to you, the responsible adult, okay?
Oh, okay. Tell me,
So,
what is it?
me and Adam went to the library, okay? And he got a couple of books and he asked about the librarian said something about a sexual book, but we never got hold of that one. So
We'll talk about that some other time.
we might have to go
That
back to
term?
that.
Yes. Okay.
Anyway, so he come back with these other two books, and I was talking to Skinny, and then he had this book and he was reading. And then when I came back to the table, his eyes were black, and he started cutting himself,
What?
and he didn't
Oh.
even know what was happening. And then he just went up to his room and it said he wasn't feeling well, so I don't know what to do.
Oh, do you think he's okay?
I don't know. I mean, blood-wise, he didn't lose too much, but
That's strange.
he's got bandages from Skinny, luckily. But
And you think this is related to whatever books he was reading?
yeah, he was fine before that, and he just started reading this book, and then I don't know, he just started acting really weird. It's like he wasn't there.
Right. Well, maybe we should
Just keep an
talk
eye
to
on
him about it. Yeah, exactly. But In any case, Murden is in the same room, isn't he?
Yeah, but you know he's a heavy sleeper. So
Oh. Oh, that is true.
I actually
You
am,
make a
yeah.
good point. Yes.
I just hope he doesn't do anything else whilst he's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, should we be worried about this?
I don't know.
Speaking
Probably.
of strange things. You remember the fan, right? The wind fan that we
Oh
see.
yeah. All the weird things are happening today.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
me
yeah,
about
yeah.
the fan.
Anyway, so before I started my meditation, I actually just looked at it once more, waved it a couple of times, and something seemed to happen. Very faintly, but something. These runes, they seem to be lit up for a bit, and that was odd. But something definitely happened.
Do you know
Can't
what the
explain why.
runes?
What? But
Do you recognize the runes at all, or what they meant?
not at all.
And they only appeared when you waved it.
Yeah, actually, so I just take it out and just.
The runes
Oh,
are on
wait.
the wind fan by standard, but or by
Yeah.
standard. It was already on there. It didn't appear or something. It was
Yeah,
always
no, it
there.
was
It just lit up.
Just lit up.
Yeah.
Can I shake it?
Yes, you can shake it. How heavy do you shake it?
Like really fast, like a drill.
Maybe you should unfold it first and then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so the first moment you do a heavy with it, a heavy wave. You watch us in front of you. Where are you aiming it at?
In front of Kieran, so the wind's
Yeah.
blowing all over
Ah,
him.
nice.
As that happens, just as you increase the strength and the waves you do it one last time, this just like one last heavy wave. You watch as a line of strong wind immediately comes out, like right in front of Karen's face.
Yeah, and my hair all stood up.
Make a saving throw, Karen.
What? A
Shit.
saving throw.
Yes, a strength or saving throw, please.
Strength.
Yes.
Yes.
See.
KO.
Wait, I'm trying to see how that. How do I? Oh, saving throws.
Imagine being like, "What happened? I don't know. I shook the fan too
Strength
hard."
saving throw. Yes, please.
How do I do that?
Just roll a d20 plus your saving throws in the little section top left, basically on the saving throw
Oh,
section.
it's
So
just plus
a
one.
d20 plus your strength plus 1. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
Oh,
Oh.
snap.
You get
Told
like
you it's just my little hair. Yeah.
as you gave it to him, I would say you stood up to stand beside the bed. Now you're resisting a strong wind as you keep your
Oh.
feet at the
Yeah.
ground very steadily. You watch as the little desk to the side gets slammed against the door. You watch as a few candles in this interior as well also get like all extinguished. And yeah, it goes on for a bit as you keep on waving it. Nebula.
Nebula, stop.
You try to walk over to Nebula, but it
Yeah.
takes extra effort, double your effort, I would say. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
To walk over.
Hint, hint.
Okay, so I'm like, whoa! And then I
Wow.
put down on the side. I know how strong I was!
Wow.
Did you see the wind that I made?
Whew, and I just like fixed my robe and everything.
I licked
Wow,
my
Nebula,
fingers
what?
and I
I told you
flattened out
so
the
something.
hair.
Yeah. Whew, okay. Yeah, very strange.
There you go. On the screen is should show right now.
Hmm?
The wind fan.
Yeah, the wind.
With the
Wind
description this time.
fans? I don't think wind's the right word.
While holding this fan, you can
Oh.
use an action to
You can
cast a
only
gust
use
of
it,
wind.
yeah.
Well, you can use it again. But when you
Can't
use it again,
only
everybody can use it. Yes, as long as you get some heavy blows in there. No, it has to be a proper movement, a proper forceful movement.
Just one action.
A proper blow.
Yes, a
Right.
proper blow. Like a proper blow.
So you don't need if you don't need icon or anything or any
You don't need
other,
anything. Yes.
I'll just keep it, please. I want it.
Yeah, I'm not trusted with this. You take it back.
As soon as you stop moving it, Nebula, also the wind coming from it stops.
All right.
Okay.
So I take it back and I put it safely back. Wow, that is a very powerful fan indeed.
You gotta practice your wrist movements.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
So-
What an eventful day.
Are you gonna take some rest as well, Nebula?
I don't know. What are the other two up to? I wonder.
Yeah. Do you think we should-
Subtle.
I'm still sleeping, definitely, because it's like.
Yes.
So what time was it? It was like around 8 when we took our breakfast, right? Something like
Yes,
that.
it was.
How much
yeah.
longer has Merlin got to sleep?
Oh, probably like 4 to 5 hours.
Okay, in which case then I'll take my 4-hour medication. Medication?
Medication.
Yeah, meditation.
She admits it.
All right.
Medication.
Nebula
She's
is fucking
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, so yeah, sure. You sit in your bed as you go into your trance. Let's say you join Nebula in her meditation.
Yeah. Just
I'm
sit there.
Karen in her Nebula
Yeah.
joins Karen in her meditation.
We're both meditating now.
Yes, indeed. Adam, do you want to do anything else before we skip? Skip towards.
I assumed that I didn't actually get to read the book,
No, you didn't.
but I would gingerly get the book out and maybe rub off the blood if it was any on there, and just see. Hopefully, it won't trigger me again, and
Boom!
try and read it again. Try and get my
As-
mind off it.
You try to get your mind of what just happened. You open up the book. You start reading into it. It seems to read this time. It doesn't. It doesn't seem to be tied to the book. But you read of the mountains, which name I forgot. To the west of Ortisal and in the middle of Zidanil, basically, in the middle of the whole continent, basically. These mountains, they speak of various creatures living there. Hairy beasts that tower human sizes. Smaller beasts known as green warbands of goblins. It speaks of other camps. How do I say that? Of distant scouting camps of orcs, and it speaks of other creatures as well, but those are more mysterious, and more like very little information known of the legends and myths of those creatures. There's one myth which tells you they're in the caves at like the middle of the mountains. There's several outcrops. There seem to be monsters living there as well, but it is never specified what kind of monsters live there, or creatures, so to say. Monsters is racist.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, that's it's like the myths and legends are like the stories are bloomed up, so to say. Yeah, it's all.
Okay. So there's nothing, no truth in the legends.
I mean, who knows?
Okay. I will. I'll do that until Merton wakes up.
Okay. So if everybody else is ready, I think everybody else is ready. The time skips as you all do your thing, have your rests. Merlin, you wake up. That's, I would say, like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And you wake up. You look over. You could see Adam sitting on his bed. One thing is peculiar though, as his hand, the palm of, I assume you bandaged it as well. You can see bandage wrapped around the palm of his left hand.
Hey, morning.
Hey,
Or whatever.
it's evening.
What happened to you there?
Long story.
Did you get into any trouble?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay, did you do that to yourself or what?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
No, we probably
Right.
don't. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. So, what did you do? What are you up to?
Well, we went to the library. To be fair, there wasn't really much there. I was hoping there may be some sort of myth or legend that might explain it, because there's also always some sort of truth in that. But it's just about the mountains to the west, which hold different sorts of creatures and goblin warbands, orcs.
The mountains where what's his face wants us to go with him?
I don't know. Was that to the east, west? Did it go? Do we know?
Yes, that was also to the west.
Well, I only assumed that they are similar.
All right. Anything interesting there? Like what does it talk about? What sort of monsters should we expect if we go there?
Oh, well, apparently there was caves in the middle of the actual mountains that harvest some sort of creature, but they weren't specified.
All right.
Hairy beasts, taller than men, goblin warbands, scouting parties.
Oh, a lot.
It's
A
I
lot
forgot
of
to add actually.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it doesn't only speaks of creatures, but it also speaks of humans or humanoids who have tried to
bandits.
cross the mountains as a quick way of getting to the other side of the continent. Basically, many of them not ever returning or making it across. But there's a few legends in there of this one climber who managed to kill several creatures and make its way to the other side.
Oh. I'll relay that to Madden.
Yes.
Right. And anything else about Belguin or the other?
No,
No.
no one seemed to know.
Yeah, well, I had myself and Kieran had a chat with Skinny before we went to bed. Before I went to bed here, and he doesn't seem to know anything either. So I find that a little bit weird.
I mean, it's a big place.
Well, yeah, but the people on this side of the town don't seem to know anything about the people on the other side of the town, which is very strange. Or at least I think it's very strange. I don't know. Skinny was just saying that we should avoid the industrial sector, that it's very dangerous, and I don't know.
Oh, we haven't caused any danger? Oh, no, I think we did.
Well, he doesn't know that, so. Right. Well, maybe we can find Warmond?
Yeah, maybe we should talk to him, get this note to Demariel, and work on the dwarf lady.
Yeah, and I could talk to Krongrus as well about. Oh yeah, Skinny was telling us about this Ortusal Commerce Syndicate, this group that handles the businesses in Ortusal or something like that. I don't know. He wasn't very he didn't give out a lot of information, but apparently they know how to get into. They would know how to get into the Royal District, north.
Yes, just in case we need to
Royal
go.
Heights, yeah. So
Well, it sounds like they could be involved, business-wise. There's always money in mining.
yeah, there's definitely someone with a lot of money involved here, and at the helm of all this. I just don't know if it's Axborn or not.
It could just be part of it.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, let's check up on the girls, see what they're doing, and if they're even in here, and then we can go and try to find Warmond. I think they should be finishing their shift by now, probably.
Yeah, Let's go.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna take the armor and everything, and I'll take the dagger from Nebula, and I'll try to put it like under my
Yeah, sure.
like right here. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna go to their room actually and knock on the door, see if they're in.
You hear 3 knocks on your door.
Come in.
I don't think they're in here. Let me. Nebula, Kieran,
Knock
are you in?
again.
This is Murden, and I'll knock again.
I stand up and
Come
Open the
in.
door.
Okay, the door is locked apparently. I'll go in and knock.
no, I stand up. I stood up to open the door.
Hey,
The door
guys,
gets open.
Already- Yeah.
what you doing?
Morden.
Morning.
Meditating.
Yeah.
What?
Seems like we're done, Nebula.
Oh,
Since you're
Okay.
already listening to us anyway.
I was listening to everything, all the sounds, all the time.
Oh.
So
Right.
you know how to meditate now, huh, Nebula?
No, I don't think so.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
So no chance of you eating less, huh?
No, starving.
What have you been up to?
Trancing. Long resting.
We found out how this thing works, and I bring up the fan again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Murder, I'm so strong.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How does it work?
Wait, so we do know that it's only like it can be used once per dawn?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay, right.
I would say as you did it, you watch as start of the cloth started to slightly like crumble and almost like you can see it's very fragile. So
Right. So I'm holding it very carefully and I
Oh.
say, yeah, so it seems like we can it seems like it has limited powers.
All right. Okay, well, if you can use it, then it's fine.
Yeah, maybe
Hopefully, we'll find out. You'll show me in the, when we go in the mountains with, what's his name? With,
what's his name indeed?
Stronger? Was it Stronger?
With,
It's Grumlin, strong
Grumlin.
shoulder.
strong shoulder. With that strong shoulder fellow. Yeah.
See how strong his shoulder really is.
so
Blown away.
by the way, was Adam in your room? How's he doing?
He's,
I understand
he's
that.
right here next to me.
I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Oh, Adam, hi.
Hey.
And I kind of look at his hand a bit. You okay?
Yes. Yeah, fine. It's just scratch.
See? A scratch. Uh-huh.
Right,
So,
okay. This is getting weird for me now.
Let's go. Let's head to the.
I think we should find I think we should try and find the Warmond
Armand, yes.
and talk to him.
Go to the posh bar.
Adam is making so much noise.
Sorry, I was
He's gonna
looking at my
type
notebook.
Okay. Okay. So
That's-
do you
that's
guys know
right,
where he is?
left-handed now.
Do you guys know where he
He goes-
lives?
He goes to the posh tavern.
To the Posh Tavern.
Did I mention what tavern
Posh Tavern?
it was called?
Is that the bouldering troll?
Yeah, there's only one tavern in the Borka district, which is the Bouldering Troll
Oh, we
Tavern.
need to go back to the worker district.
Right. So
Well, that's
are
gonna
we
be
ready for
interesting.
that? Yeah.
Well, before when we got in trouble, we were in the tavern and no one seemed to bat an eyelid, so we're probably okay.
Right.
I can
Well.
disguise myself just to be on the safe side.
Well, I can't disguise myself, so right. Okay.
Or what can you? We have the potion / scroll.
Alter Self. I feel like Alter Self should be used.
No,
for
we
special
should use. We
occasions.
should keep that. We should keep that for later. Okay, let's try to see if we can get into the worker district.
Fun fact, actually, is very random but off topic. I read that according to the rules, a spell can only be used by a spellcaster who has the ability to get the spell, but I'm gonna throw it away. Fuck it. If you get a scroll, anyone can use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Because that's bullshit. Why would you
Yeah.
give out scrolls if they can do the
If they
fucking
can
spell
do
in
it,
case?
okay.
Okay. Okay, let's
Thanks.
try to make our way into the worker district. It's like, I presume it should be open to anyone right now. It shouldn't be closed off, and maybe the guards won't, like, look at us.
I feel
weird.
like it would be less populated by guards,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, okay, let's give it a
Yeah.
shot and see what happens. So we
Okay.
go towards the
You
industrial
make your way
district.
downstairs. Yep, it's the one downstairs, and you make your way outside. You can see is like about the time that you're leaving is like still like slightly over 4 p.m.
Mhm.
You make your way outside. As you can see, the city is bustling with people right now as well. As you make your way slowly towards the worker district, you can see as you get closer to the gate is indeed open. It is open to anyone.
Mm-hmm. We
Do you go inside?
Yeah, we're going towards the bouldering troll.
Troll Tavern. Okay, as you are making your way walking there, you watch over at the other side of the road. A few, like, I would say a mixture of dwarves and humans sit there at the side and like, it's those guys. You can hear them muttering as you walk past.
Do we recognize, or do I recognize any of them? Are the guys that I got in trouble with?
It's the one who spoke up. Is a human saying it, but you can see one dwarf sitting beside him. It was one of the assistant blacksmiths from the guy who was.
Right,
Fucking around.
I'll just look at him, and just continue walking.
He spits around right there at the side of the road as he looks back at you, walking away.
Yeah, just continue. I don't.
Okay, that's all right. You managed to safely head to the bouldering troll tavern. You watch as you make your way inside, though. You can see opposite of it, at the other side of the road, again, people looking at you, like shaking heads slightly.
Okay.
You're definitely not very welcome. But you make your way inside, and you're greeted by the owner, Sariandi, the half-elf lady.
Sariandi.
Yes, indeed.
Sariandi.
I don't know if I ever described her, but she looks very normal peasant attire. She has, she's not the most beautiful half-elf you've ever seen. Proportions are slightly off, but she's got black knotted hair as well, and she's got quite a dominant look, almost like a resting bitch face, I would say.
Oh.
Resting fish.
But you've met her before. She talked to you briefly before, and she seemed okay to her customers. You don't want to get on her bad side, it seems like.
Or do we? Hello there.
Hello? Can I help?
We're looking for Warmond. Are we?
Yeah, looking for Devlin. He's not here at the moment. I'm sorry.
What time does he normally come?
When the workers are done, it's probably around 6, maybe. 5 to 6. It depends on what unit he's in. Miners are usually a little later than the other workers.
All right, we'll grab a drink then, and while we wait for him.
All right. You're familiar with face. Have you tried the spider's bite yet?
Yes.
None for me, thanks.
I don't
Can I
want
offer
that.
any of you the spider's bite?
No. Actually, what is the spider's bite?
It's the house drink here.
Okay.
It's you should be able to handle it. She gives a brief smile.
I look at Nebula and Adam. I'm like,
Your friends did it, so
should I try it?
why
Should
not
I
you?
try it?
It's polite.
It's very strong. Just be
If you want to
aware.
make some friends around the tavern, I highly advise you do. It's more of a
I'm not gonna make any friends today.
it's more of a way to show you're willing to.
Come on, Murden, you can do
All
this.
right. I'll have a spider's bite. Why not?
Spider's bite.
And
All right.
and a tankard of mead.
To wash it away. All right.
Yep.
The others, what would you like?
Apple juice, please.
Yeah, I'd take some apple juice as well. Thank you
Juice,
very
all
much.
right. Okay.
Go for mead.
that will be coming right up. I'll be back in a second.
And we go and sit down at a table. How many tables are there? Like, is it
Ooh,
empty?
There's 8 tables in this tavern.
Okay.
It's not as fancy looking. Definitely not as fancy looking as Skinny's. But this used to be a residential building as well. But it was repurposed to become a tavern to give the workers a bit of enjoyment after work.
Okay.
And it shows that it was previously a house because it's just where. But yeah, there's not many people as of yet. It's actually almost empty.
Okay, so we'll sit at one of the tables then.
Okay. She very surely comes back with spider. She serves it with the bottle right in front of you. A bottle of meat as well towards
Bottle? Alright, okay.
Adam. Yes. And 2 glasses with apple juice over to the other ladies. She serves the spider's bite to you, more, and she's like, enjoy. I hope you like it.
Thank you. How much do we owe you for this?
4 silver pieces will do.
Okay, I'll give her 5 silver pieces.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, I'll put the spider's bite on the table, and I'll start drinking the mead. Just leave it here. Just leave it there, basically, the spiders. Okay. Right.
You can see from the corner of your eye at the bar. You can see Sariani standing there right behind the bar. She's like, faint smile can be seen on her face as you slide away.
I look at her and go like, okay.
She frowns with showing a brief smile.
I move over to the spider bite and kind of like sniff it.
As you sniff it, you smell this very very sweet taste first meets your nose, and afterwards, like milliseconds after, you are hit by a strong sense of alcohol in this drink.
Screw it. How strong can it be? I just down it. Like, just take it down.
Okay.
Can you roll 1d8 for me, please?
Oh, snap. Really? Okay. Hold on. Of course I will. Wow.
You take 7 points of damage as you take down the drink. You feel first it tastes very nicely with the sweetness flowing through.
Is it straight up? Hold on a second. Is it poison?
It's not poison.
Okay.
It's not poison.
Okay, and even with my constitution, that I can drink like gallons of stuff.
I forgot saving throw. Make a Constitution saving throw, please. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
If you fail it, you get the points of damage.
Constitution saving throw. All right. Okay.
I'm sorry.
God damn it, nigga.
I'm so sorry.
No, because I was like, because if it's
20.
the funny thing is, because if it's poison, I'm immune to it.
Yes,
right?
yes. It's not poison, but you can be immune to it. Let's see what you roll.
Nice. All right. I deserved it.
Down. You sit there like, as you feel like the alcohol rolling down, sinking deep in your throat.
Wow.
You're like,
oh my god, that's super strong. Jesus. Okay. Okay, I'll take 7 points of damage. God damn it, man.
Rip long rest.
I'll just put on a. I'll look back at
the.
I'll look back at what's her name and just put on a straight face, like.
She'll wink and she shows a thumbs up. She goes back to cleaning.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Healing word on Murden.
Aw.
Healing ward. Nice. So how does that work, Nebula? Let's see if you can figure out yourself.
I just roll a 1d4, right? No?
That
Sure,
is
plus?
plus your spell casting ability modifier, which is plus 3. You can see above.
+8.
Oh.
No, plus 3.
So
That's
that's
5 points of healing. What do you say, Nebula, to him as you cast healing word?
Put my hand on his shoulder and I say, Spider bite, be gone!
It works. It surprisingly works. There's thunder.
Right. I actually kind of enjoy that, honestly.
Right, it's got a kick to it.
It is, yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so we just wait here for Davlin, eh? For Wormund, whatever. Did you see the guys outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of giving us the stinky eye.
They give
Think-
it to us again, we kick their ass and throw them in the hole.
I think one of them, I think I know one of them, the ones at the entrance. They're one of the dwarves. Is one of the smith's apprentice that I had a bit of an argument with.
Ah, him.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll sit there and wait to see.
You
if-
sit and wait as
Warman.
slowly but steadily. At first, there's a few workers popping their head in as they make their way inside. Sit behind at the bar stools. At one point, a whole group starts making their way inside. This is presumably the factory workers as you watch, and they you don't see Warmond between them. They all sit down. There's probably a table left or something, but most of the tables are filled right now. As half an hour later, you sit and watch as another group, slightly smaller, comes in as well. You can see Warmond is leading the group as he's like, he waves some friends off as he sees you immediately, and he slowly waddles over to your table. He sits down. He's like, hey guys, how you doing?
Hi,
Well.
we're good.
Are you ready for the infiltration tonight?
We decided maybe not to.
Oh. What? Why not? What happened?
Well, nothing happened. We just talked a little bit and decided not to maybe pursue it just yet, and just come over here and have a chat with you, if that's okay.
Alright, yeah, that's okay.
We
Sure.
were hoping to maybe if you could tell us where Belguin lives.
I can bring you to her if you wish.
Oh, that
It's-
would be even better actually. Has anything strange happened in the industrial district today?
Well, seem to be more guards than usual. It's been the day since. Yeah, no. It's been more since the earthquakes. It was already quite a bit more, but now even more. Seems to be more patrols around, especially the mines.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're clearly not going in the mines then. If there's a lot more. Right. Okay.
Anything else I can help you with? I'll bring to Belgwin if you want. I can skip dinner if you like.
You said about the messenger, because we were kind of hoping we could send a message to tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Belgwin has some contacts who sometimes make their way that direction.
Right.
Mm-hmm. What do you normally eat for dinner, Wormund?
Oh, whatever they have. Usually some meat, some stew.
I'll signal the. I'll wave at Sariandi.
She's in the process of helping other customers as well. She comes to you and she's like, "Yes, can I help?"
Can we have a round of meat and some stew for the table here?
Stew for everybody, or
Yes, and a big loaf of bread for my friend here, and I point to Kieran.
Oh,
I can do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and a round of meat and stew for everyone. I mean, for
Alright.
for the 6 of us, for the 5 of us.
5 of you, yes. She gives you a pat on the shoulder for a second, and she's like, "Pretty good there, buddy.
Yeah, I did. Thank you,
I didn't expect you to chuck that like you did."
Wormund.
But,
Will you have a spider's bite with me?
Mama looks over with his worrying looking, really like, I'm not much of a heavy drinker. I'm
Ah,
afraid.
come on, it's just one drink.
I assure you, I did it once and I couldn't work for a whole week.
Right. Will you have a tankard of meat then? with us.
Yeah, me will do.
Right.
Only one though.
All right. We'll get a tankard of meat for this guy then. I say to
No,
Sariendi.
All right, I'll be right back. Just a moment.
And actually, give me another one of those spiders. Bites.
Another one.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're quite. All right, impressive. She seems to be impressed as she walks off to the bar, and she returns very shortly with the drinks. That will be 5 silver pieces for the drinks, but I'll be back when the dinner is served as well.
Thank you.
You have another spider's bite, mead, and I guess apple juice again for the ladies.
Oh yeah.
All right, Warmond. So let's have some dinner, and we can go
I think
to
that's a good plan.
we can go to Belguin afterwards. It's on us, the
Yeah.
dinner. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. I shouldn't have done that, but I'll try to repay you when I can.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
It's-
I heard this one was causing some trouble for you the other day, and I point to Nebula.
I was not.
Initially, but I can see there's opportunities arising from this.
You see? Opportunities.
All right. Okay. It's an interesting way of putting it, but yeah, sure. And I down the spiders.
All right, make another Constitution saving throw.
This again. Just wanna see it.
Roll another D8.
Okay.
You take 1 point of damage. Check it once more.
Yes.
You feel it still, but this time it's more subtle than the other ones. The other one, I mean.
All right. There we go. I think my body's getting used to this.
As you're drinking, you can see Walmart looking at you like, oh.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Sure, you keep saying that, and you'll end up at the doctor soon.
No, I think one is enough for me. Right. Okay. So we're gonna have some dinner.
Okay, you have dinner. Do you want to talk while you have dinner?
Um,
Well, I'm very busy just eating his stew and something.
like if anyone
Well,
wants to ask Wormond anything, yeah.
What did you do today? Right? Did you do anything interesting?
We went to the library. We
Anything
found
interesting?
ourselves.
Interesting.
No, we just asked him if he had anything sexual in the library, but he didn't
Oh.
have nothing, so...
Oh,
We're gonna
Excuse
try
me.
again
What
tomorrow.
did you say, Nabi? What? Sexual?
Yes.
Yeah, Adam was asking for a book, and the librarian man was like...
Adam was okay. I
look
thought
at
you were
Adam
asking
like,
for
No.
something sexual, Nebula.
Okay.
Walmart looks over to you, Adam. He's like, I didn't think you for much of a guy like that.
No, I
Me
was
neither,
ask-
Adam.
I was asking for more. No, it's not what you think.
Is that
It
how you
was-
got your injury there at the hand?
Oh my.
No,
Feeling
You-
lonely, Adam.
so lonely. No parents. Oh. No,
Okay.
I was looking for more restricted content of bolts of that wasn't of a age rating, but more about information that maybe were.
Listen,
locked
Adam,
away
we're not
for-
judging, but in front of Nebula, I mean, you can talk. I think you can talk to Skinny or whatever, and you can arrange some sort of service.
Let's leave this.
Right. Okay. Wormand, can I ask you a question? Have you
It's
ever
His ball in his mouth.
have you ever been into the Northern Royal Heights district?
The Northern Royal Heights? No, why would I?
I don't know, just out of curiosity. I don't know.
No, I barely get out of the worker district. Or the industrial sector.
To your knowledge, is that elevator the only way into there?
I guess so. I never really find myself much hanging like a tourist around the circumspected boulevard, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
People around here are never curious to see what's it like in the Northern Royal Heights.
Yeah, they are, but you know, we have quite a obvious look to us people. You see, workers. So we don't even try it anymore.
All right.
But I wish. I mean, it's probably a nice view in the city. Probably stretches quite a
Probably.
view.
Right. Yeah.
Are you planning to go there?
I was just curious because that elevator seems quite quite, yeah, big, high, whatever. Yeah. I was just, yeah.
Yeah. I'm afraid I cannot help you anything in that sense.
Okay.
Worker district I know the ins and outs of, but other than that, nothing much, I'm afraid.
What about this? What about the Ortusal Commerce Syndicate? Have you heard of these guys?
Yeah, familiar.
Where do they have their like headquarters or offices?
Oh,
or...
they don't have a headquarters.
No.
It's separate businessmen who come together for arranging deals and contracts and stuff like that. It's more so like a guild, so to say.
So how does one contact them if they don't have a?
You have to know the right people.
Okay, but if I want to make commerce in Ortusal, do I need and I want to contact them? Like, how do I do that?
Well, you either know the right people or they will get to know you in a sense of fame running before you, I guess. I don't know how that works.
All right.
I've only heard the term a few times. We get to deal with it sometimes as lead miner. I get my fair share of industrial talk as well. Probably the Mud Delver Association knows more about it.
The
think,
what?
Mud Delver Association.
Mud Delver. Okay, you told us about them. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure he's in the group as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you can probably try going to him. That's the only contact I know who's in the syndicate.
So hold on. Going to him to who exactly?
He didn't say no.
Going
He
to
just
him
said-
to who exactly? Who are you referring to?
To Mudelv himself, actually.
Oh. Okay.
Should be found in his
Mud Delver.
his
Mud Delver
office.
is a guy.
Yeah, it's his last name.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's Turolir Mudelver.
Okay, you're gonna have to spell that for me.
Turolier. Turolir. But yeah, most
Turolir
people
Mud Delver. All right.
most people just call him Tutti, I think. But he
Tutti?
doesn't like it.
Tutti Mud Delver. All right.
I wouldn't advise using it. I've heard a few times people using it.
Is he like a dwarf or something?
Yeah, he is. Of
Right.
course he is.
Yeah,
Mudelver. What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of figured. Tutti Mud Delver. Right, interesting name. Okay. Shall we make our way to?
Balquin?
Yep.
We've got to watch out that nobody follows us, though. Told you about the reputation of tourists in the worker district. I'm sure you've noticed before.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll look out.
Just stay close. Oh, I know the ins and outs here.
All right. Is there a back way
Christians-
out of this tavern or something that we can take? Maybe.
Yeah, actually, there he is. He stands up.
I
from
want
the
to put on my worker's disguise as well.
table. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You have that with you, I would say. Sure, you have it in your bag. So you take out your. I would say, what was it again? A robe or something? You just put it all on. Little
My
hat. Cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Does
so
that look suspicious? Because we're
I'm gonna put the hat on, but I'm gonna stick my ears outside.
That's gonna. Okay, Superman.
yeah. What?
So I'm gonna fix my hair and also I'll already have like a robe. So
Okay. You watch this. Warman walks over to Sariani and he's like, "Can we use storage exit?" So he looks over. He's like, "Yeah, Warman, you can do that. You know the way." And the woman was like, "Come on, come on."
As
He
we
walks over.
pass, what's her name?
Sariandi.
Sariandi, sorry.
It's difficult
I-
names. I'm so sorry, but
I will take out 3 gold and give it to her. And say, I think this should cover us for the dinner.
she looks at it in her hand. She nods. Thank you. That will be. It's much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed your spider spite.
Oh, it was great. Okay.
She nods once again, and she goes back to her work. Walmart leads you towards the storage area where you can see several barrels and products stacked up. This is a small room at the side of the tavern. There's a little door out, a normal door, which leads outside. Yeah, only Walmart fits through. I was just kidding. A normal door. He opens it up, unlocks it, opens it up from the inside, goes out, and you end up in an alleyway. And he looks back at him nervously once again. He's like, "Stay close, stay close."
All right. We follow
And he
him.
leads you through several alleyways.
Okay.
You watch now, you get a better look at the whole district. As you can see, building after building after building, all the same. They all look almost identical based on the amount of people they're supposed to hold. After a walk, like 5 minutes or so, you reach. You go more south actually as well, because the southern part is the part of the gauntlets of the district. And he leads you to one building. At the entrance, he looks around. He's like, just be discreet. Elgin has seen a share of craziness, so to say.
Discreet is our middle name.
I hope so.
Okay.
I mean, you're a mutual friend of Demario, so I'm sure you'll be fine. He knocks on the door. Nothing. Sometimes they takes a bit. She's not. She's children. He knocks again. You can hear at the other side of the door some sounds. You hear the door unlocking. Seems to have several locks actually. Opens up, and you see nothing, because that's where we're gonna end this
Okay.
episode.
Okay, all right.
Cliffhanger.
Oh my god, all right.
Cliffhanger.
Okay, we see.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
Right, that's that.
All right.
Whew, what an episode! Holy shit!
Wow.
We've been raided, man.
We've been rated. We've got 51 viewers. Holy shit!
Whoa,
What?
and we're ending it now? Damn, son.
Jeez, Deluca.
Oh my
Terrible.
god, terrible.
Thank you, Joe Jimbo, for the raid.
Thank you very much for the raid,
It's
guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're
Thank
gonna.
you, it's your Jimbo.
For those people who are new and are interested in D&D, please follow us and join our Discord.
Please, we beg you.
We have awesome recaps, short recaps of our episodes. So if you want to see those, you can check those out
Yeah,
in the Discord. But thank you so much, Joe Jimbo.
yeah. Thank
But
you
yeah.
very much.
Can't believe you would end it there.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Okay. Now we have to.
We had enough drama this session. I think
If
it's,
she's seen her share of craziness, she must look weird then, and yeah, we're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
maybe.
Maybe she has a horn or something. She's like,
She's
Maybe
half
she's
demon.
related to
Maybe
Lynn.
she's half unicorn.
yeah, maybe exactly. Maybe she's half like Pikachu or something. I don't know. You never know.
Lightning bolt.
Maybe she's also a lizard.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe she is Patrias.
All right.
She is the very definition of Patrias, indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody in the chat for joining us for this episode. Next week, remind you, there's gonna be a one shot because I'm not gonna be here because
Yeah.
the campaign will be on
We
the
have
pause
to
for
wait
1
2
week.
weeks to see this woman. Oh my god.
Yeah, man,
oh
what a
my god.
cliffhanger.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Damn, son.
I should have done it like Star Wars: The Force Awakens, where she stands on a cliff and then she turns.
Oh,
around and
Should have done. Next time.
And it's Nebula's mother.
Lugo's like, damn it.
Okay. Right, so next week we're gonna do a one-shot with new characters that will
And-
die.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
And chat interaction, which is going to be the fucking
Eh,
best.
Yeah,
Star
we're
Wars
gonna try
action.
it out, see what happens.
Yeah.
Twitch
Um,
interaction, D&D.
Twin
Yeah.
interaction D&D. Yeah, for the newcomers, that's the perfect moment to now follow and be fresh with the one shot.
Right.
We are
I'm
the
sorry, I'm a
future
sellout.
of
But we
Dungeons and Dragons.
we do thank you all very much for your support and viewing us
Definitely.
for this episode
Mm.
13 already. It's and the subs as well and stuff like that. It's all the money we earn from this are gonna go back straight into this, and we want to
Definitely.
improve and keep on going and improving. And
Yep.
yeah, soon some interesting guests maybe popping up. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see.
All right, that's it, I think, isn't it?
Okay, guys. Well,
Yeah.
You know what they say at the dice den?
what do they say at the dice then, Delugo?
Well, they say that Friday is only a few long rests away, but
That's what they say, exactly. Have a great weekend,
That's
guys.
what they say.
See you guys.
Thank you so much. See
Bye,
you
everyone.
Bye.
Thank-
Bye.
Bye.